Welcome to Agro Labs Podcast. My name is Cameron, and here with me is the motherfucking Eric Matthew Trimm, standing at a gruff 5'8", 220. Here he is.
Yeah.
My good friend.
My good brother. I love you.
I've never given an intro like that before.
Man, I feel special, dude, and I should, because you're my dog.
Yeah, man.
I love you.
I've known you for a long time. At least it feels that way.
I know. Go ahead.
We definitely have grown a lot.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like we were talking about, like, you're my second most natural relationship that I have in a while. I say that because I don't hang out with you I don't consider you a friend or a brother for any other reason than just who you are. Like, I think some relationships serve purposes. That's why we choose them. You serve many, but nothing just in particular. You know what I mean?
You know, man, I hate those people who are kind of like, I don't know, maybe like, I'm thinking like the ocean, like bottom feeders, you know? They want to be friends with you because they want something out of you, or you know, I remember as a kid growing up, my dad hated my fucking neighbor, dude. My neighbor was this old man named Mr. Bill, and he would only come talk to my dad when he wanted something.
Billy.
Yeah, Mr. Bill, dude. He would be like, "Hey, Kevin, can you get into my gutters?"
Well, if I'm being honest, man, I gotta say I'm guilty of it. I think a lot of us are. I do have some friends.
Yeah.
That I probably only call when I need something they specialize in or the service they provide.
Well, I mean, that's a little different, right? Like if someone provides a service to you, like you definitely like if you have a power washing company, so shout out Oliver Twist LLC.
That's it.
You know, if you're operating a small business and you're my buddy and I gotta get something done around the house, that's a little different, right? But I'm talking about people who literally become friends with you because they want to use you for something or a reason, or you know, you have something they want. You know,
are you good at seeing those people?
I think so. I think most times, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I think it takes sometimes it takes a little while. Or they change eventually. They get comfortable.
Yeah, but people don't show you the true colors right away, right?
No, that's like early relationship shit.
Oh, for sure.
Like, baby, I'll do the dishes. Thanks for cooking. You do that for 3 months while I go visit. Now you guys live together. A year later, she's like, "Hey, can you do the dishes?" I don't do dishes. What do you mean you don't do dishes? I don't do dishes.
This was all a facade.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, people definitely change over time. But for me, I'm always trying to change in an upward position. I don't ever want to digress.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, I gotta change. I need to get sober and clean to stay the same schleb that I was. Shout out to Schlebbies. Where did that word come from?
We were making fun of somebody.
Really?
We were just trying to call him a schleb.
Oh, how is it? What would you do if you were 30 years old without a vehicle?
Yeah.
And I said, I'd probably just schleb it.
Yeah.
Steal somas from my mom.
Yeah.
Drink Mountain Dew and play
Why
COD.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Smoke her Newport butts. Because I can't buy a pack.
Have you ever smoked a Newport, or have you ever smoked a cigarette butt off the ground? Be honest.
100%. More than one.
I have too. Now, you say your second natural relationship in Ohio. So, where were you at before Ohio?
Well, my first natural relationship is the woman I just had a child with. Shout out her. I love her. And after seeing her go through labor, I got a huge respect for her.
Yeah.
And a super amount of love for her. Now I love her and the baby more than I love myself. I never knew that I could love someone more than I love myself.
He is saying that so seriously.
Oh, yeah.
He means that 100%.
100%. So I was in Florida. Fort Lauderdale.
Now, I don't know much about Florida. Where's Fort Lauderdale?
Broward County. It's down there at the bottom. Above Miami.
Above Miami?
Yeah.
How far off from Miami were you?
Well, fuck, 30 minutes.
So you go see Rick Ross whenever you wanted.
Actually, Rick Ross had a house in Fort Lauderdale, yeah. Off Los Solis, I believe. Someone showed me this house that was supposedly Rick Ross's when I got to Florida. So every time, like, I had a new girlfriend, I'd get her on my scooter, drive down there, and be like, yeah, that's Rick Ross's house.
You used to ride around on a scooter?
Oh, yeah. Scooter and a vape, dude.
Is that a common means of transportation in Florida?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No one would look at you any different if you were scooting around?
Oh, no. Nope.
What color was your scooter?
Red.
I'm only laughing because I can imagine you on a red scooter, dude.
Yeah, I did well. Lots of traffic in Florida.
Some PacSun jeans. A red
Shorts.
Scooter.
Yep. I had a little Neff sticker on it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I before Florida, where were you at before Florida?
Connecticut.
That's where you're from?
Yeah, 860. Bristol.
So you're an East Coast baby down to the South Florida beach?
That's right. New England. Shout out the Patriots.
How long did you live in Connecticut?
20 years.
20 years?
Mm-hmm.
I see. I know most of your story, but, like, I never got it, like, piece by piece.
So a lot of people, when they refer to me, they say I came from Florida because that's where I came from here. And that's what I would say. Where you from? I came from Florida. I'm from Connecticut. Shout out Aaron Hernandez. R.I.P.
So,
shout out Chris Webby.
How's growing up in Connecticut, dude?
Shout out Jigga on the track.
I'm a Midwestern baby. You know what I mean? I'm a Rust Belt city baby. You know? So, like, I've been to Chicago. I've been to a couple other places, West Virginia, Michigan, Upper Michigan, but I never traversed the East Coast, dude.
It's cool, dude. It's cool. It's all right.
It's cold.
There's actual oceans around you.
Really? So, like, in Connecticut, there's an ocean where Connecticut is?
Yeah. Or you just shoot over to Rhode Island, too. Providence. It's like an hour. Yeah, it's cool. It's real cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was a firefighter at one point.
You know what's so crazy? I can see you being a firefighter with your fucking beard.
No, you can't have a beard when you're a firefighter because the SCBA mask won't seal to your face. So all I had was a stash. They called me Creepy Stash at the fire department. It was in like a country town called Farmington. I was from Bristol, so I was different when I went in there.
Yeah.
They called me Creepy Stash.
Was that fresh out of high school, dude?
Nah. Fresh out of high school, I went to Job Corps Academy for nursing, medical assisting, stuff like that.
Could you imagine if you were
in Maine? In Maine, I lived in Maine for 2 years. I've lived in 6 different states.
What were you doing? So you went to Job Corps in Maine?
Oh yeah.
What was that like?
Dude, it was cool. So you live for free in a dorm, 4 people in a room, 3 square meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You go to class, and then so I did the CNA program. Around here they call it STNA. I did that. Then I got a job as a CNA. I still got to live at Job Corps' facility, making $12 an hour, paying nothing. That's where the polo addiction started.
Yeah, dude, heavy polo horses over here, dude.
Yeah, dude, heavy horsepower, dude. I was the man on that campus, literally, like the kind of like man, like a Channing Tatum.
I feel like you've been a man on every campus you ever walked on in your own mind. You know what I mean? Not saying you never were, but that's just your attitude, man. That's just your general disposition. Is, you know?
Yeah, I didn't realize it for a while. I didn't know what I was worth. I think that was God keeping me humble. I still sometimes. I don't know. Would you say I'm humble?
I think you're kind of like a sun, you know?
I'm a sun to you?
The sun has flares.
Oh, the sun.
Yeah, the literal sun. The sun has like these solar flares where, like, not all the time does it happen, but when it happens, it fucking happens, dude. You know? So I feel like you're really humble most times, but you get these periods in your life where you get these ego flares.
Yeah, dude, that's a great way to explain it, dude.
Yeah.
Leave it to you to just have a great description.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I really didn't know how to be true to myself or, like, really fall into, like, who I who I was, like my main qualities.
I still don't even know who I am, man. I'm still looking, you know?
Yeah, no, and I believe that changes every day until our last breath, but like the idea of being true to myself, it just wasn't there at all. So like the flares, they come and they go with my humility, but like being true to myself didn't have any flares when I was in high school. Really didn't happen for me till I graduated.
Florida.
Oh, yeah. I'd say I grew up in Florida.
Yeah. So, you were a CNA. And for those of you who don't know what a CNA is, dude, they were like wiping butts, dude.
Oh, yeah. Old lady butt. Old man butt.
A lot of butts.
Yeah, but it was more than that. I used to ask the elderly, like, what would they do differently?
You used to ask, like, thought-provoking questions?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Oh, would they give you any good answers?
I'm sure, but one that sticks in my head is the older gentleman. He said he would have used his pecker more. Yeah, dude.
I would definitely use my pecker more looking back.
It's going to be sad when we're elderly and just ain't getting up, but we're still horny. Because that's the thing. Like, we'll die horny. Most men will die horny, dude. Do you believe that?
I had a lot of nurses tell me that we work with that if you don't use it, you lose it. And that's kind of like scared me, you know? Because I ain't got much to lose, dude.
No, I don't think so.
So, like, that's what you wanted to do at the Job Corps? Like, you wanted to be a CNA? You wanted to work in the medical field?
No, I did the medical assistant class next. With phlebotomy was incorporated in there, and EKG. I passed it all. I was the only one in the class. I passed all 3 certificates. Certified medical assistant, certified EKG tech, and certified phlebotomist tech. I used none of them.
So how did you make that transition to, like, being a CNA to, hey, I'm going to go over to, Wapakoneta, Connecticut, and
Wapa. So
and be a fireman?
So I brought a girl back with me. She moved in with me, my mom.
From Job Corps?
Yeah, from Maine. She was from Maine. Nice girl. But when I moved home, my mom wasn't living in Farmington. So one day I would just, instead of going left, a lot of times I'll go left out of my driveway. This one day I went right just to explore actually it was near 50 Cent. 50 Cent lived on 50 Poplar Hill Road. I lived on Birdseye Road. It was off. His road was off my road.
So you lived by a lot of rappers.
No, just 50 Cent. I'm pretty sure he didn't stay there.
Rick Ross too.
Oh yeah. Well, I knew it was 50 Cent's house. I didn't know for sure if that was Rick Ross's house, but I let a lot of people believe it was.
A lot of girls.
Oh yeah. On the scoot. I crashed a scooter one time, got a concussion, fucking was puking and shit.
This is the best seater.
Cedar?
Yeah, the Scoot's the best seater, dude.
Oh, yeah. Imagine me and you sitting on a scooter.
You'd have to sit on my lap for sure.
Yeah, dude. I'll sit on your lap.
Would it pull both of us?
Yeah, dude. It was like $1,500 scooter.
Fuck, dude. It's a car. Yeah,
I left it behind some halfway house in Florida eventually.
So, you bring this girl to mom's crib.
Oh, yeah, back to that.
And you pull out of your driveway going right.
So I go right, and I notice there's a volunteer fire department. So Monday through Friday, there was career firefighters that worked there. Monday through Sunday, volunteers were able to respond with the career firefighters. So, and even the volunteers got paid. So every time you responded to a call, you got one of these little pagers that would go off. I live super close, so I was always there. Top responder a lot of times. So every time you respond to a call, you sign in, you get $7. They send you to the fire academy. You get your firefighter 1. If you pass that, they send you to be an EMT. You get that, you apply to fire department.
So you were an EMT at one point too, or
no,
just volunteer?
I never even passed the fire 1. I was an exterior firefighter. I was support. I was the guy with the notebook and the cones. So on a medical call, I'd have the notepad and take out as much information as I could. at a car accident, I would set up cones, direct traffic. At a house fire, I was just fetch tools.
But you were only there, so they only paid you that $7 while you were there, though. So it was $7 flat.
$7 per call.
Per call.
Yeah, so if there's 10 calls in a day, it's $70. But you don't have to cash it out. There's no like payday. You request your money, so you just let it build and build. I wanted to donate. I wanted to donate money to them for years now.
You should, man.
Just because I kind of wasted their money failing the academy. So I started using drugs too, as that career was taking off.
So that's when you started using drugs, is
heavily. Yeah, I dabbled in high school, and at Job Corps and throughout, but I'd pick it up, I'd party, and yeah. So I started heavily using.
Talk about the crack.
The crack, yeah.
The crack. God.
Yeah. Smoke crack. I hate crack.
Yeah, me too. I only did it once for like a year straight.
Yeah. That's what happens. Yeah, dude. Awful. Devil.
And so meanwhile, dude, you're smoking crack, dude. You're literally burning fires, you know. So and then you were fighting fires.
Oh, well, you know, I wasn't fighting many fires, but I was on scene high.
I can just like, I'm trying to I know Eric very well, so I'm like imagining him in front of this house with his wide eyes, just watching something burn.
More often than not, at that time, it was really opiates mainly.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't want them, like your pupils get small when you're on opiates. So someone that I was using opiates with worked for an eye doctor. So I bought these eye drops on them that dilated your pupils, like made them bigger. So now I'm walking around looking like I'm on shrooms or fucking acid. But my thinking was like, at least my pupils aren't pinned. They could think I'm on acid because I'm not. I don't care. I'm on opiates. You know?
Yeah.
You know that kind of bullshit thinking when you're 20 years old?
Do you think any of them knew what you were doing or not?
Yeah, a couple times they said, well, what are you on, drugs?
Really?
Oh, yeah. When I went back, though, after, like, going to rehab, and I went back and visit, there's a couple guys that are like, why didn't you tell us? Well, because I didn't want you to know. That's why. You know?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you so I can lose this $7 a call job I have.
Well, if I knew what I knew now, I would have told someone that I was struggling, that I had a problem, you know? It just in those days, like, I didn't know about AA, NA, I didn't know about detox, I didn't know about rehab, you know? I didn't know that addiction was so common, you know, so I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
If I knew what I knew now, I would have told, like, my chief or the captain or, like, a friend that I had there, you know? But I was the little guy there. I was the outcast. Wasn't from that town.
Isn't it so crazy that you used to not know how to get help? Like, I can remember that, like, where I just had, like, I didn't see anything. Not only did I not see anything wrong with it, but even when there was times I wanted to stop, I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, it's happening right now to someone.
Yeah.
Many people, dozens of people, hundreds of people, and even people that know how to get help. I got a few friends. They need help. They know they need help. They've gotten help before, but they're just in those grips that, like, I forget about. You know,
and asking for help is so fucking hard, dude.
It's so hard,
dude. As a man being like, I need help.
When you're there, it's so hard. But, like, from our perspective, it's like, come on, like, let's go. Like, here's the number.
Here's a
call
rope.
Us up.
Here's a rope, dude. Come, bring yourself up.
Yeah, dude.
Get out of that hole.
Yeah, it's a power greater than I.
I'll never forget. I was scheming to get some money from my mom, and she just looks at me in my eyes and she goes, "What is wrong with you?" Right? She's like, "What is wrong with you?" And I was like, "Nothing, Mom. I don't know what I said, gas money or something." And she starts crying and she was like, "I'll take you to the hospital right now." And I remember looking at her going, "For what?"
Right.
You take me to the hospital for what? And that's literally was my mindset, because, like, I didn't know there was actual, like, designated places to help people like me, right? And that's crazy.
My mom got help like a month before I decided to.
Is that kind of how you figured out how to get help because your mom did?
Yeah. That just finally, I just needed that role model. Both my parents are recovering addicts. They're both doing really well today. In fact, my mom moved to Ohio. She lives across the street.
Yeah, buddy. That's big boy shit, dude. Your mom is living across the street. You own your own home. You're mildly successful in everything you do in life.
How do you measure success?
Well, that's tough. I mean, success is just what you think you're being successful. There's people out there who live, maybe in your standards or my standards, meager or menial lives, but they're successful in their own right.
I feel like I'm successful, and I looked at my baby. I forgot who I told, and I felt it. I felt success. House, baby, there's some material things, but love. I got love. I got a family. My mom's here.
Yeah.
I felt success for it was like any other high. I came and it went. But I felt really successful my first week, a few days after the baby was born.
I had that moment, I've had those moments throughout my life, but I had that moment more recently when I set all this up in the basement, dude. Like, I kind of just sat back and looked around, and I was like, wow, you know.
Yeah, dude.
I had this plan I wanted to do, and I did it. I executed.
Yeah, excuse me. I don't measure success on a dollar bill. I don't think that's a way for me to measure it.
No.
I've had lots of money, and I've had lots of not lots of money. How about that?
Yeah, money isn't success, man.
I think success is a mindset. It's a happiness. It's a contentment. It's a what are you doing? What role do you play in society?
Yeah. Do you feel like you have a purpose? Are you okay with the purpose that you have? You know, are you okay with the life that you're living? I was talking to Shane about that, where I asked him.
Shout out Shane.
Yeah, shout out Cole. I was asking.
World.
I was asking him, dude. I was just like, is anything ever going to be good enough for you? You know, because like we were talking about remaining humble, and like there's got to come to like a certain point where like you climb a mountain, and then you're like, where's the next mountain to climb?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about setting goals. I've learned this here in Ohio. Like, you enjoy the in between, the journey.
Yep.
Because when you get to your goal, it's just a resting point, man. We're human. If you're any type of motivated human, the goal that you set once you reach is a resting point, man. Really. So that's why personally I like to set like different little goals. Like some are just kind of stupid. Like
what's a recent goal you set?
Recently I wanted to rehang my vision board in my room. Do you know how powerful that vision board was, bro? I cannot stress the importance and the power of a vision board.
What's it done for? I mean, I know because you pretty much X'd off almost. I'd say what, more than half of what you had on that board.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, seriously, hold on.
He's lighting a cigar. He's an avid cigar smoker.
Yeah, this here is a gatekeeper. Alec and Bradley.
You still smoking the Davidoffs or what?
Yeah, so the Davidoffs were cool. Light. Wasn't my favorite, but I got a couple. Yeah.
The Padrones are still my favorite.
Are they?
Yeah. Hands down. They just, those little small ones, they like none taste like those Padrones.
So I'm weird, and I'll tell you something. So I smoked a lot of Padrones. Probably 50 Padrones I've smoked in the 3 years I've been smoking cigars. The last time I smoked a Padrone, I got a small headache afterward. I haven't had one since. That was like 4 months ago. Even though the headache may have had nothing to do, the Padrone may have had nothing to do with the headache. So for a while I didn't eat chili. Because when I was young, I had chili for dinner. Got sick. I was just sick. I had the flu afterward. So I associated it with that chili. And didn't eat chili for a long time. I love some chili right now, though.
Dude, I can cook up some fucking chili, dude. Like, I made some chili maybe a month ago. It was so good.
Dude.
So good.
I believe you. Your mom and dad are phenomenal cooks.
The best thing about my mother is her just calling me to talk to me. I'm like, I got leftovers.
Yeah, dude. For anyone listening, I have an open invite basically whenever I want to go eat dinner at Cam's house, whether his mom's house, whether he's there or not. He hates it.
He likes to rub it in my face constantly.
Yeah, he hates it.
He tells me he's the son my mother's never had.
I said that?
You definitely said that to me.
Yeah, that's true. Anyhow, what were you talking about before cigarettes?
Fucking you were talking about your vision board.
Oh, the vision board, yeah.
I'm hanging it up.
So my most recent goal was to hang the vision board, which the vision board has goals on it.
Are you going to put that in the man cave?
No, I need it in my room. I thought about having it in the man cave. That's where it was. But I brought it into the house. The vision board. So I got a friend, Terrence. Me and him. You're like the Terrence of Ohio for me.
I don't like being compared to anyone.
Well, I'm going to compare you because I love him as much as I love you. You know. So, I've heard of vision boards throughout my life. 29. Shout out 30. It's coming up.
The big 3-0, baby.
Yeah, we're going to turn up for the 3-0. Anyways, some time ago he had mentioned how important his vision board was to him. So, I came home. He lives in Florida. I came home to Ohio. And I didn't make one right away. It was time went by, and then I made one. And I just Google imaged pictures, Harley, 700 credit score, $10,000 saved, trust God, journal, travel. And I put these, a connection, spiritual connection, you know. So I put these pictures on a cork board. And I hung it on my wall. When I wake up, it's on the wall. It was on the wall. It was in front of my bed.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Some time went by, maybe a month or two. And I would see it. But then it dawned on me, nothing came true on this.
Because you wanted it. I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but immediately.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. So I was working towards it.
I try to be patient in my life because I know not everything is. I know Rome's not built in a day. You know.
Yeah, but they didn't wait too long.
They sure didn't, buddy.
Anyways, another month went by, and I realized like 5 things. I checked my credit score; it was at 700. Before I knew it, I had a Harley.
Dude, you do have a Harley.
Yeah, before I knew it, I was house shopping. Before I knew it, like, I was in love with the woman I was with. You know? I stopped looking at women the way I was looking at women prior. You know? Relationships. What's your favorite part of your relationship?
My favorite part?
I wanted to ask you that. I almost asked you that. I wanted to save that for this podcast. What is it, when I was in your house, what's your favorite thing about your relationship?
Dude, there's so much. But the safety and comfort I feel. Being myself with the person I love. I don't have to worry about, you know, kind of, and like, I'm still really insecure, man, so it's really meaningful for me to have someone who I feel safe and comfortable around, and I still let insecurities play into me, but like, knowing that, like, this person can accept me for who I am, because my whole life, I was trying to be someone, someone that somebody would want. You see what I'm saying? So every time someone would leave me, I would say I'm not good enough. You know, like, I'm never gonna be what anyone wants. I'll never find that person. And I think it's safe to say, man, like, I've happily found someone who accepts me for who I am, and that means the fucked up parts. That means the great parts. That means the good parts. That means the mediocre parts. And that's what I like the most, man. Like, dude, we got into a little bit of an argument last night, and it was my fault. But I woke up this morning, and her foot was touching my foot, and I was just happy. You know?
Wow.
Like, I like literally, like, she rubbed her foot on me, and she probably was still mad at me, so she didn't mean to. She's probably just asleep, but I was still happy that she rubbed her foot on me. You know?
I love that, dude. That's amazing. What's the hardest part?
The hardest part?
Or what do you like least, maybe? Because I asked you what do you like most, now what do you like least?
The hardest part about having a relationship is, for me, is not letting my insecurities get the best of me. Being irrational, emotional, acting out of character, you know? You were talking about something before the podcast started, which is like, I have this, and I'm stressed, you know? Not like stressed, but I have all these things on my shoulders and I have to deal with them, right? Mm-hmm. That's one of the hardest things for me too, because like, bro, we haven't been adults for long. Let's get that clear, right? Like we
late blooming on the adulting.
Yeah, we're late bloomer adults, right? So like the things that people might just do that are easy for them, I don't just do easily. You know?
Like the dishes.
No, I do a lot of dishes now, dude.
Proud of you.
But those things that I struggle with, it's because it has to be habit forming now for me, because for a long time I didn't really have good habits. So that's probably the hardest part, is like being a good man, doing the dishes, taking out the trash, being accountable for my actions, you know, being accountable and responsible in all aspects of my life, being accountable to those who aren't me, because really for a long time I was just accountable to me.
Accountable to you?
That's it. That's all I was worried about, was me.
Right. I get it. I agree. It's tough to have people count on you. You know? It's a lot of responsibility. It's easier to just be a schleb.
Yeah. It's definitely easier to take the easy way out and like not have to be accountable and not be responsible. You know, the easiest way of life was living homeless for me. I mean, it sucked, but it was easy.
And you mean homeless like outside in the park?
Homeless.
You mean like cardboard?
I remember one time.
Ground?
I remember one time I was homeless, and I had a girlfriend at the time, and I was homeless. And
was she homeless with you?
No, absolutely not.
Did she know you were homeless?
Yeah. And I asked her if I could come stay the night at her house. She was just like, no. And I was like, can you give me a blanket?
Really?
Yeah, I went to her house and got a blanket.
Here in Ohio.
Wild. It was like September or October. I asked her for a blanket, and she gave me a blanket and a bag of chips.
Salt and vinegar.
Shout out to Lay's.
Lay's. So they weren't Doritos?
Yeah, no, it was like Lay's. Got me through the night, though.
Just plain chips?
I don't know. They did like sour cream and onion.
I hate sour cream and onion. I could crush a whole bag of Doritos in one sitting.
Dude, you ever had Takis?
Dude.
Takis are the best, dude.
My stepson, he's 7, he loves Takis. He put me on. He also put me on the Rick and Morty.
He put you on the Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
No, I never knew that.
Yeah, shout out Alden.
Yeah, Alden's the best, dude. He's got a grown man, Peter.
Dude, come on.
He does, dude. He whips that thing out like no tomorrow, dude.
Yeah, he's humble.
He is. He's right. He's right sized. You know, he just knows where to be and when to be. He's you know, for me, man, it was pretty cool living with him.
Yeah.
For a little while.
Yeah. Let's just pretend you didn't mention the size of this Peter.
Can you get the fuck off your phone?
I'm looking for this good quote that I found. I wrote it down. My fault.
You're just skimming, dude.
Skimming off the top, dude. Like a true guinea. Just takes them off the top.
So, when did you actually go down to Florida, bro? So, like, boom, you started using drugs, you left the fucking fire department, and then what, your mom gets sober, and you decide to go, or what?
So, really, like, I had, like, a chipper habit, dude. I got out of control a little.
Chipper?
Yeah, like, just a little chipper habit, I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
Just a little off the top, dude. Just a little overboard. Spent a couple too many dollars.
You just get a little chipper on it?
Yeah, dude. But, so my mom got help, and I realized, you know, I probably needed help. I didn't know they were going to send me to sunny South Florida with many babes and all different kinds of characters.
So when your feet touch the Fort Lauderdale sand or Miami Beach sand, how old were you?
I was just a kid, dude, 21.
Dude, you were wide-eyed.
Just 21, dude.
You were fucking wide-eyed going from...
Look at you dropping shit.
You were wide-eyed going from fucking Connecticut to fucking Florida, dude.
Yeah, I knew I was never coming back. I knew before I left Connecticut I wasn't coming back. I cried. My dad was like, "Why are you crying?" And I bucked at him. I'm like, "Shut up." Yeah, he brought that up not too long ago.
Really?
He's like, "Why are you crying? You can be fine." And I just bucked at him. I was crying because I was leaving behind everything. I knew I wasn't coming back, dude.
Did I remember the first time I went to Chicago? It's really crazy because, like, especially when you're young, you think the world's a lot smaller than it is. You know, like life just seems boring. The world seems kind of small. Like, you might see pictures of things and know there's other places out there, but until you actually go, you don't realize.
You know what I thought when I was young?
What?
That the life that I'm living right now wasn't possible for me.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell anyone, any younger person that ears hear this, like, whatever you want, it's not that hard. You just gotta put it on your vision board and start your day with that in mind, and finish your day with that in mind, and it'll happen because you start to move and operate that way. You know, I guess the biggest thing for me when I became an adult 3 years ago, 26 years old, I started just asking myself before I spoke, why am I going to say this? And before I did something, why am I going to do this? Like, what am I trying to achieve by these words coming out of my mouth to this person, or, you know? And then my actions. What is this? Me doing this? What purpose does this serve? And I stopped a lot of the fucking shenanigans. You know, I still cut loose. I really want to get back to that, though.
Cutting loose?
Nah. I've been cutting loose. I mean, just being conscious and just being extra aware of, like, what comes out of my mouth.
Sometimes I feel like a passenger in my own brain, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck did I just do that?
Mm-hmm. I've left, like, functions or just, like, big group events where we were kicking it. I'm like, damn, I should have just said nothing.
Bro, we show out in front of groups.
Bro, I was better off. Sometimes I feel like I was better off saying nothing because everything I said was just out of control.
Dude. Yeah, that's what's great. That's, like, honestly, though.
But then again, I don't want to walk on fucking eggshells.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want. I don't want to tiptoe. No one likes me because I tiptoe. People like me because I fucking a bull moose in a china cabinet, dude. Like, people like me because when I'm coming over, like, something's probably falling on the floor.
Dude,
broke.
I would buy Starbucks every day, and I would leave it on the desk, and you would drink fucking half of it, and I'd come back, and you would have it in your hand just with a shit-eating grin.
Mm-hmm.
I do that now.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because I have to give it to other people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I have to do that because it was done to me.
I still do it. Picked it. Whose is this? Whether they're there to say it's mine or not, I'm taking a sip.
Do you know how many of Ezra's Five Guys burgers I've eaten over the course of his employment, dude?
Shout out Ezra.
Shout out Ezra.
Oh shit, dude. Speaking of spilling something, speaking of breaking something, I don't even know why I put the coffee on the ground, but I did, and I spilled it. I apologize.
That's okay. We'll clean it up.
See?
What we are getting at, man, is like you're talking about that vision board and how it was like, hey, it's not that hard. The truth is, it is hard. It's not hard if you're doing it, but doing it is hard.
Yeah, that's a 2-minute rule. You ever heard of that?
No.
I haven't perfected it yet, but it's like, if you're thinking about going to the gym or doing something, like, in 2 minutes, like, walk towards the door. And then in that 2 minutes, you just find the motivation. But if you just stay there and say, I'm not going, you're not going. But if you get up and you're like, I'm going to at least walk to the door, then you get into your car, right? That 2 minutes has passed. You're on your way to the gym. You're on your way to the gym, my friend. It's crazy. That's talking about like being a passenger in your own brain. You gotta finesse yourself. You know?
For sure.
Like trick yourself. You know, in my early recovery, nothing was going on good in my cranium. But I would lie to myself. But it actually wasn't a lie to myself. It was true. But it felt like a lie to myself. So nothing good's going on in my head, and I'm like, nah, it's going to be good. So myself is now telling myself that I'm lying because it's not good. But it was all good. You know?
But you just didn't feel good at the time.
Right. You know, when the first 2 times my wife was pregnant, I was scared. And it happened like all within 6 months. First miscarriage, second miscarriage, third, and now we got Oliver. But the first 2 times, I was scared. When I got a new job, would wake up, first thought, fuck, what am I doing? Right? This 3rd time, I was like, nah, this is it. This is it. And like, never thought anything else. Never doubted it. Not for a second. You know? I don't know. And I said that because that goes along with like just training, just lying to myself. But again, remember, they're not actually lies. Like, it is good. It will be okay. You know?
If it's not okay, you wouldn't be breathing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, let's just be frank here, bro. When something's not okay, you won't be breathing. There's no way for you to know it's not going to be okay. You know? And there's a lot to be said about that, man. Like, you were talking about, you know, being a kid and never thinking about, you know, you getting to the point where you wanted to be right now, where you're at in life. And for most people, that's why they don't get anywhere. Because they're stuck in that mindset of, I can never do this. I can never do that. You're right, motherfucker. You can't do that. Because you won't.
Right.
You know? And I'm my own worst enemy, man.
Dude. Fuck.
I'm my own worst enemy, hands down, to this day, bro. I will fuck myself better than anyone will fuck me.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Uh-huh. I agree. But the thing about fear's a motherfucker, dude. There's a bunch of acronyms for fear, right? False evidence appearing real.
Yeah, fuck everything and run.
Yeah. So, the fear of not having, like, the life I have today ran thick, ran deep for years, decades, right? Or a decade.
And then you're scared to lose it.
Then, yup. You see that? Then I get it. And now I'm scared to lose it. This is what I measure success. Not living in fear. If you could allow yourself to not live. How long have you wanted to do this podcast?
Years.
What kept you from doing it? Because you don't say money. Because you've had the money and you could have saved for it. What kept you from doing it?
Thinking I couldn't do it.
Fear.
Yeah.
Fear.
Thinking who's going to listen.
How great is it?
I just told you before you came over on the podcast, I was sitting at home like last night, like I should just delete it.
Absolutely. Absolutely not, and absolutely, like, I get it. Right?
Yeah.
For what, though?
So
you're worried about what the fuck someone might think.
Yeah. So, like, the visualization part is, like, definitely part of it, right? Like, visualizing something and it coming to fruition and you putting in that effort and that hard work to get it. But what's more in my life, what does more for me than a vision board is, like, when I have this vision, faith. faith. That's like when I'm scared, when I'm like, dude, I don't think this is going to work out. I don't know about this. I should just, because, dude, when I start having those thoughts of like, of it's not going to work out, I just want to tear everything down. I just want to burn it to the ground. I want to start anew. I want to do terrible things to my life.
Everything and run.
Yeah, I want to fuck everything and run, right? So when that happens to me, my faith saves me. I'm like, all right, dude. You know, whether it's God, an inner monologue, super consciousness, it doesn't matter, but my faith propels me to keep fucking going, dude.
Big faith guy. Big faith guy. My email's havefaith21@gmail.com.
Yeah. You're going to get a lot of fan mail, dude.
I'll respond. Forwarding all issues to heaven. Yeah, full assurance in the heart.
Yeah, man, I think that's something that people lack, man, is faith or hope, man.
Here's faith. I mean, here's fear. Face everything and rise. I like that.
What's been one of the what's been a moment, man, where you wanted to face, you know, fuck everything and run, but you ended up rising to the occasion? Because I'm thinking about a couple different moments for you.
You got him?
I mean, yeah. I've been knowing you for a long time.
I know.
So I've seen you jump over these fucking proverbial hurdles, man, in our lives. I've seen you overcome, man. You know?
Yeah. I think more frequently than not, I'm the best. Like you said, I'm the best at throwing a wrench in my gears. Let's fuck this up. I know how to do it. Full speed ahead. I'm gonna crash into the next tree. But the crazy thing is, now that you brought that up, I got a baby boy now, dude. It ain't about my fears. It ain't about my fears no more. You know? And actually, more on that, I want to be someone he can look up to. And I am. I have many things that he could look up to. But like, I recently, while I've been on vacation, finally, here we go. Finally, last year I talked about this, taking a placement test at a community college. I finally did it last week.
Where'd you place?
Dude, I placed all college level.
Really?
Yeah. College level. I could take trigonometry.
That's a big word.
It's a big word. I can only imagine the numbers and letters in the fucking equation.
My kangaroo brain barely knows calculus, dude.
Calculus, dude. I don't even know how to spell calculus. I barely thought I knew algebra. What'd
you do? Just smile and dot your I's and cross your T's for the test, or what?
Well, you think I got that much charm?
You're definitely a vibe, man. You definitely have a lot of energy. You know, I don't want to proverbially beat your dick or nothing, but yeah, dude.
Oh, beat it. Beat it.
You
beat it up.
You definitely set the tone.
Well, so you asked me when have I wanted to face everything, fuck everything, and run.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't wanted to run in a while.
There was like two winters ago that I remember, dude. You were dead set on leaving.
Winters.
You were like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, Cam. You were like, I gotta go home. I gotta go to Florida.
Yeah.
You know. You were like, I gotta go back.
Winter's hard. This winter's been hard for me, but it's ironic. Like they used to tell me, "Oh, I'm proud of you. You're doing great with my sobriety and all that." And I say, "Hold on, let me make sure I get through this winter, right? Don't pat me yet."
So you do have seasonal depression?
Yeah, later in life. Well, I mean, I'm from Connecticut. It snows there, but I also was on drugs a lot when I was just younger. I spent 6 years in Florida. The sky don't get gray. But Toledo,
it's always gray.
Toledo, yeah, it's gray.
It's always gray.
And my friends from Arkansas, I'm pretty sure it snows there as well, but they're like, something about winter here, it's just sad. Right? But here's the irony. And I'm a man of faith, and I believe in God. If you don't, well, that's cool too. But here's the thing. I had a baby the first month of the winter.
Yeah.
So how the fuck
Can you be sad now?
can I be sad? Right?
Yeah.
I was in the car with a friend yesterday, and I was just looking out the window, and it was just gloomy, and there was a certain song on. It was normal. It was like I could feel myself wanting to be sad, but then I could feel myself not allowing myself to be sad. Right? It was wild.
I like happy sads. Like, I thoroughly enjoy feeling emotions nowadays, and that's something I could say, like, I didn't want to feel for a long time. I didn't know how to deal with my emotions, and there's been moments in my life where, like, I'm sad, but it's like a good sad. It's not like a bad sad. It's like an epiphany sad, or like a realization, or, I'm joyful of what's happening, but I have tears in my eyes.
You make me happy.
You make me happy too, man.
I always smile when I see you, dude.
Oh, man. You fucking crack me up. I was asking my girlfriend, because, like, we were asking these questions.
If I was funnier than you?
No. But she was like, she asked me what my perfect day was. And I was like, dude, doing nothing, being with you, just hanging out at the house, getting stuff done, maybe going on an adventure. And she was like, don't forget about FaceTiming Eric for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because that's the truth, dude. I fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I noticed you stay on the phone longer lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because you're not at work.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Today you mentioned I give you PTSD.
You definitely do.
Really?
Yeah. I woke up today with your call, and I'm like, fuck, dude, you listened to the podcast, and he's telling me to take it off, dude.
Really?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
No, man, I listened to the podcast. I loved it.
Yeah,
so
dude.
I had to come out today.
Yeah, dude, maybe we'll release the first episode with me, you, and Cole.
Well, it's
later. Yeah, but I'm saying,
The very first.
Yeah, the very first one. Yeah, no, dude, I think what it is, man, is, I mean, you don't yell at me much anymore, bro, but when we first started on this journey at this company we work for, man, we were some dogs.
Well, I had to.
Yeah.
I had to stay on you, man. Like someone stayed on me. We just got that personality. I'm a Leo. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I thrive when someone's foot's on my fucking neck. When someone's just
putting you to the test.
Yeah, dude, putting me to the test. Like when I go back Monday. But I spoke to some of my predecessors, and some of the things that are taking place. It's an ego thing. He told me, he said, "Does anyone fuck with your pay?" I said, "No." He said, "So they're moving pieces around on a chessboard, and you're not playing?" Yeah. I said, "That's your fucking ego, my friend. No one fuck with your pay. Shut up." So fair enough. But back to what I was saying.
But let's go back to that, man, because, like, let's be honest, man. Who wants to relinquish control of a chess match?
Yeah.
I don't want to not play in my own chess match.
Right.
So
let's talk about chess.
Dude, you've been addicted to it?
Shout out the Knight.
Yeah.
And I just want to make it clear, like, I have watched The Queen's Gambit, but I got into chess before I would have ever even watched The Queen's Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get into chess after watching The Queen's Gambit. And if I'm being honest, the real reason I got into chess, and if I'm being real honest, back in high school, I joined the chess club. I signed up for it.
Really?
Yeah, I showed up to the classroom that it was at. It was an after school thing. And I remember leaving. Because, again, I wasn't true to myself in high school. For some reason, I went in and just left. Never went back. So then, time went by. Alden, my 7-year-old, got a chessboard from his grandfather and wanted to play with me. Then that's when I found out you were a chess player. That's when I found out that you were a good chess player. Right? I'd say a little bit better than good.
You know what's crazy? I'm not good. Like I'm good in the people that we know that we play with.
Well, yeah, that's why I said you're a little bit better than good. Because, so, let me finish. I realized that you had some skills. And want you to be better than me at chess. Or at anything, for that matter. And it's just a friendly, I don't want you to be better, you know?
Yeah.
So, how I know that you're not, like, super, super good is I play the app and I turn the difficulty all the way up. It's like 10, 15 moves. The max I've lasted was probably 20 moves. Which was a longer game for the computer, you know?
Yeah.
And with you, it could last, half hour, 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's also times where I've gotten you in 3 moves.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. But I don't even think you know the names of the openings that you start off with.
Some of them I do. Some of them I don't.
Give me one gambit.
Well, there's a Queen's Gambit.
Okay.
That's the obvious one. I know you. But there's
Stafford Gambit.
Yeah. There's a couple different defenses I play. I forget what it's called, but the one I play the most, which I don't want to tell you what I play because
I understand.
Because then you'll study it. Yeah.
Chess is a game you study.
So I like to play the knight with my first opening if I'm white. Okay. So the king's knight is usually my first move. It's actually called the ready. If you want to look it up, it's called the ready. I don't want to tell you all the openings that I use.
No, that's fine. So,
but I'll tell you. I'll give you a little tidbit. Do you know what I checkmate you the most on?
Tidbit.
I usually get you on the scholar's checkmate.
Okay.
That's what they call that, the scholar's checkmate. I get that all the time with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bait you with my bishop, and you bite every time, and then I just mate you with the queen.
So, I haven't mastered any opening, I'll say. The last few times I played you, I was trying with this Stafford Gambit, which I'm not even close to fully understanding. I've watched the same video 4 or 5 times. I'm low-key obsessed. My biggest obsession, my biggest hobby right now is chess.
It's that way for me too, and what's weird is, so there's like, we play on that app of chess, right? All my ratings across the board are anywhere from, on the classical and on the classical one, so 10 to 25 minute rounds, I'm at a 1200, okay? And over on the real fast ones, so like Blitz, Rapid, and Bullet, they're anywhere from 1050 to 1150. And what's weird is, when I started out on chess, I thought I sucked really bad, and I used to play it obsessively. And over time, I realized that I've gotten better. So like, and like, you don't, like, it's anything in life, man. Like, we don't realize where we are until we realize where we are in life. Yeah. And that's where like how chess is. Like, I didn't think I was that good until I was like, oh fuck, I'm a lot better than I thought nowadays. And honestly, I mean, I started doing chess more because I don't want you to be better than me at chess. I refuse.
I love it.
I refuse.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna beat you. In fact, let's tell anyone listening how you turned down me challenging you in chess while we talked.
Dude, I'm scatterbrained. I can only.
It would be really impressive. I would take the W if we played while we were talking.
I don't know. Probably, but here's the real thing, man. I'm so scatterbrained, I can only focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah, I know.
And when I don't focus on one thing at a time, I fuck something up.
Oh yeah.
That I'm doing.
I know.
Right? And I get really
scatterbrained.
I get angsty.
Squirrel.
Yeah. And I'm like, what'd you call me? Don Vito?
Yeah, Don Vito. You're real Don Vito, like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, does that hurt your feelings?
No, but I have laser focus. So, like, if I'm really focused on something, that's what I'm focused at.
Mini-me, stop humping the laser. What movie is that from?
Austin Powers, dude.
I just put Alden onto it.
Yeah?
Yeah, he loved it.
Those were some great movies. Those sex robots.
Yeah, Fembots.
The Fembots.
Yeah,
that's what they were called.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe years later those are actually real? They're killer robots. Like,
yeah, I can believe it.
You know, they're saying that in Japan, the birth rate's going down because people just don't have sex with each other.
Why?
Porn,
Pornhub,
masturbation, sex toys, sex dolls, sex robots.
It's wild.
Yeah, dude.
It's a weird time to be alive.
Can you imagine your son Oliver bringing home his sex robot at 18?
It's scary to bring a child into this world. Honestly, it's scary to bring a child into this world, and but in the 70s, someone could have said that as well.
Yeah. Cold War.
Yeah, dude.
Vietnam.
Yeah, was that the 70s?
Yeah, man.
You like history?
Yeah, I love history. People really thought, you gotta understand, man, people who lived through the 70s and the 60s and 50s, they thought every day they were gonna die.
Yeah.
So, people were like, oh, COVID. Bro, they had the Spanish flu in 1920s. They had fucking the World War II.
Have you had COVID?
Have I had COVID?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Back in March, I was in the hospital, and they sent me the bill for COVID, but the doctor said I never had it.
Yeah. Wild, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just not even fucking talk about COVID. So
yeah, I'm so fucking sick of COVID, dude. I'm so sick of it. It's fucking...
I hate when someone tells me to pull my mask over my nose and when I'm in the store. I don't like it. But then why does an infant need to wear a mask?
Do you see those fucking crazy people who wear fucking face shields?
Yeah, dude.
The plastic face shields. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, dude.
You going to a riot?
I had this. So how often do you walk to the door at a store and forget your mask and have to go back to your car?
I don't forget it beforehand.
How often have I been with you and forgot my fucking mask?
All the time. Dude, I'll be pissed, dude, because I'll have a bunch and then I'll clean out my car and I'll throw them all away. And, I'll just be at my girlfriend. We'll be going to run errands and I'm like, we forgot our masks.
Mm-hmm. So I had a child's mask, Baby Yoda. And so I put it over one ear and then I held it over my nose, mouth, and went into the store. I was picking up a Z-Pack for a friend of mine that was sick, and the pharmacist was like, can you wear your mask the right way? And I said, yeah, but it's an infant's mask. Yeah. And she said, oh, okay, I got one for you. I was holding it over my face. I was holding it over my mouth and nose. Come on. There's a giant piece of plexiglass right here. If I spit at you, it would not even hit you.
But the molecules, the moisture.
Yeah, dude. And then I ran to the gas station again, doing a deed for my mom. Wanted a pack of cigarettes,
dude. I get people's argument when they're like, oh, you can hurt someone, you can get someone else sick. But here's the thing, bro. People are living in fear of COVID. No, they literally won't leave there's some people out there who won't leave their fucking house.
Well, here's the thing. This second scenario, I'm going to get some cigarettes. I pulled my shirt over my face like this. Right? It's over my face. I can't even spit. Right?
Yeah. You just spit on me.
The woman at the gas station was like, you need a mask. I said I have thick material over my face. She said, you want to buy one? I said, no, I don't want. I want to buy these cigarettes. And now, mind you, I don't even smoke cigarettes.
No, you're doing it for the love of your woman.
My mom.
No, your mom.
Yeah, my other woman. Anyway, she sold me the cigarettes. I was like, thank you. And she didn't. She was just mad rude. Didn't even say you're welcome. And I was just all kinds of fucked up vibes. Chill the fuck out.
How about... So I was in Target one day and I was returning something. Remember when I couldn't find that iWatch?
Yeah.
I was returning what I bought for that iWatch.
What was it?
I had bought a new band for it. And I was coming home to
I got an iWatch for sale if you want.
I was going to deck out this iWatch that Eric stole. And so I went back to Target to return the stuff. And I'll never forget it, dude. I put the mask on, but the lady couldn't hear me talking, so I went to pull it down, and the mask broke in front of her. It was in front of her. She's seen the mask break. She's like, "Sir, you need a mask to be in here."
Unreal.
And I looked at her. I said, "Well, do you have a mask?" She goes, "Our policy is not to give out masks to customers."
Unreal, dude.
And I was like, "Well, my mask just broke in front of you."
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can you just give me a fucking mask?
Yeah, dude, or else I'm going to turn into 50 Cent and become so disrespectful.
But, like, that's the crazy part is, like, I don't even think really... I think it's, like, some, like, virtue signaling. Like, people want to make it seem like they're, like, doing a good thing by, like, wearing a mask or, like, staying home or, like, or not leaving. Or, like, because, like, there's, like, some real-life hermits that are probably have been created from COVID, right?
It's really fucking affecting certain people.
Yeah, I'm not talking about me. I'm just talking about people in general, right?
Yeah, dude.
And here's the crazy part. You have a better chance of dying from a car crash.
Right.
That's the craziest thing. Like, you live in a normal life, like, you're going to have a better chance at really... Then it's, oh, but you're going to hurt someone else. Okay, then, Susie, but then give me a fucking mask.
Yeah, Susie.
You know?
Shout out Susie at Walgreens.
I'm sorry you had a shitty day working at fucking Target.
Oh, yeah, Target.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I know.
And that's like really... That's like... Can you imagine, like, not having, like, being that like petty over a mask or like pulley, like that's what I'm saying.
How about this? You just made me think of this. The kids wake up, go to the kitchen, sit at the table, got all these fucking assignments, complete the assignments, and go back to their fucking room or living room or whatever. And they can't even hang out with each other. It's so important for a child to interact.
Have some social experiences.
Yeah, it already bad enough, even without COVID, the fucking electronics.
Dude.
Now, there's like no interaction, dude.
Because we lived in like this golden age, bro.
Oh,
I didn't grow up with a cell phone, man.
No,
dude. I was fucking whittling sticks, stabbing my friends with sticks.
Right.
I was riding my bicycle. I was getting into real mischief. I was breaking into abandoned buildings. I was doing everything but staying at. Yeah.
Does anyone play Ding Dong Ditch anymore? Leave it in the comments if you play Ding Dong Ditch.
Yeah, please leave it in the comments if you play Ding Dong Ditch.
Yeah. Does anyone throw snowballs at fucking cars anymore?
Yeah, you make snowmans.
Or water balloons.
How about hiding in a pile of leaves?
Does anyone ask for a BMX bike for Christmas? Right?
No, Dad, I want a scooter.
Yeah.
Or one of those like levitation boards. Kids.
Any fucking thing, dude, to ride outside. Right?
Yeah,
remember the Razor scooter?
Oh, yeah. I had like 2 of them bad boys.
Right.
I couldn't ride them.
Why?
Like, my friends were, like, good at it. They could, like, do, like, the tricks and shit.
Shin busters.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, dude.
Does anyone... Actually, in fact, I know the answer to this question. I drove by a skate park in Monroe, Michigan. Yeah. Shout out Monroe, Michigan.
Yeah.
The skate park was...
Shout out Jason. Shout out Jay-Bird.
Jay-Bird. He's a real bud.
Yeah, good bud.
Yeah. But we drove by the skate park. It was empty. I've never seen an empty skate park ever until this year. But here's the thing, 2020's been good to me, man.
Yeah, it's been good to me too.
Promotion, Harley, I'm growing up. You know, people who aren't scared to grow old and live longer, because like if you're scared to grow old, you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna smoke this cigarette, fuck it, I'm gonna eat like this. But if you're not scared to grow older, you're like, I'm 35. Yeah, I gotta hit the gym.
There's those motherfuckers out there, dude, who smoke 2 packs of fucking cigarettes a day and drink whiskey, and they're just fucking 102, eating a cherry pie.
Well, there's them too, but like, anyhow.
No, I mean, it's just crazy, man, because like there's some people who fucking smoke cigarettes for 10 years and get cancer, and there's some people who are still, you know, they're with Lois, their wife, smoking cigarettes.
Lois.
At 98.
Shout out Lois. If your name's Lois, leave a comment.
So we were talking about
like and subscribe. Agro Labs.
We were we were talking about like having a cell phone, and I remembered this moment as a kid, right? And I was with my cousin Dino, and you know what?
Is that his name?
His name is Dino, and little Dino, his dad's name is Dino. And Dino actually kind of reminds me of you.
Choosing a name for a child's hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, we'll go back to Dino.
So Dino was like this mischief kid. Dino toughened me up, dude. Dino was this little Spitfire kid that we used to get into fist fights. Full-blown fist fights at like 6 years old. I remember one time he took my fucking head at a family Christmas party, and I used to have bean bags, and he suffocated me with a bean bag. We were the same age. I remember he just sat on a bean bag, got me on the ground, and grabbed another bean bag and laid on top of me. And I couldn't breathe. I'll never forget that. So I'm
Did you cry?
Oh, yeah. I was like 6.
Afterward, because you couldn't cry.
No, I was going, But, so I'm over at his house, and he's like, let's go to the park. I'm like, okay. Now, I'm like 7 years old, okay? I go to this park, and this motherfucking douchebag leaves me at the park.
You didn't know where to go.
I had no idea.
Did you cry?
Where to go. I wasn't crying, but I can remember being like worried. But like kids nowadays don't worry about being left behind or where to go. You know what I mean? Like a kid nowadays, if they're 10, 11, 12, have a phone in their pocket that can tell them everything they want, bro.
Yeah.
I had to figure it out. I remember I walked around the neighborhood he lived in asking people, do you know Dino? Do you know where Dino lives?
I lost my friend.
I lost my cousin Dino. Do you know where Dino lives?
Where's Dino today?
Dino? Oh, dude, he's like a total badass, dude. He like fucking, I don't know, hops out of, he's like, he's in the army. I think he's in Korea.
Send him the link.
I will.
Yeah.
He'll remember, dude. We had some good times, dude.
Yeah, dude. Picking a name, dude. Who named him Dino?
His dad's name's Dino.
D-I-N-O?
Yeah, D-I-N-O.
So I keep seeing Oliver, my son, and I keep wanting to call him Eric. Because he's like, I see me in him, you know?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I keep wanting, but then like, someone mentioned like, oh, he doesn't look like Oliver. And I let it get to me, you know?
Really?
Yeah, because there was a couple other names. I wanted to name him Yoda at one point.
Yoda?
Yeah.
That would have been a badass kid. That's like a celebrity name, you know what I mean? Kids like what did Kanye West name his daughter? Something
North.
crazy. Yeah, North. This is Yoda. It's like a celebrity name.
Well, I seen it on Google, so I don't know how true it is, but Yoda. No one's named Yoda. Now there's Kylo from like Star Wars. I also wanted to name him Adonis. But Oliver just stuck. Every time she was pregnant, Oliver was in the...
Oliver's a good name, man.
Yeah.
Call him Ollie for short.
Yeah, O. Baby O.
Yeah, Baby O. Or just O.
Pistol. So my grandma called me Pistol.
Yeah?
He's a little pistol, dude.
My grandma used to call me Mr. President.
Did she?
Yeah. I'd always wake up from saying that at her house, and she'd be like, good morning, Mr. President.
Yeah, you got a president demeanor. Hell yeah.
Presidential, baby.
Yeah, dude. You know what else I've learned? Since having a child, my time, where I spend it, you know? Like I said, I don't know if it was in the podcast that didn't work that we started, or if it was in this one, but like I said earlier, I forgot what I was going to say.
It's okay, dude.
But anyways, my time, like where I spent, I just get little glimpses. Like I just think about, like I'll just go about my business and I'll just think about them and it'll make me so happy. But then when when I'm out, you know, here and I think about him, I'm like, I want to go home to him. You know, he's probably just sleeping. He just sleeps in the Mamaroo and or in the boppy. There's like these boppy pills and I'll just play my game, but he's in the room with me, you know?
I got this great picture from Tina from you. I think she posted it, where like you're on the couch and he's laying on you sleeping, and you guys are both sleeping.
Yeah, dude.
And I was so happy when I got that picture.
Skin to skin.
I was so happy when I got that picture.
He's already a mama's boy. I made a joke. I said if he's a mama's boy, I'm gonna corrupt and tell him bad things about his mom. But I'm just kidding. She's amazing, dude. She's amazing. I got lucky. My mom and my sister. My sister's 9 years older than me. Often more strict than my mom was. They used to say to me, they said to me multiple times, good luck finding a woman to put up with you. Well, guess what, Ma?
You found her.
I found her. Incredible. And then I had some visitors come over yesterday. And then they went and visited another friend, and they were like, them two are just perfect. You know? They literally balance. Just complete balance, you know? I'm outgoing, out loud, flashy, crazy. She's humble, quiet, modest, you know, but a fucking complete savage. And
completely.
It has no need to show it.
No.
You would not know until you see her fucking take an epidural into the back like a champ. Like a fucking champ.
Those needles are big, bro.
Big boy needle. She had my hand in her, you know, she was holding my hand, like, to squeeze. I don't think she squeezed my hand.
You were probably squeezing her hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I was getting mad.
You were getting mad?
Yeah, because the guy who came to do it was training someone else and let his train, you know, his trainee, whatever, fucking do it. And I was just like, nah, we don't take trainees. No offense. You know, I mean, so you gotta learn at some point, but learn on the fucking guy in room 303, not in the woman. Learn on the woman in 303, not in the woman in 302, you know? Yeah.
You're protective, dude.
Yeah. That's another scary part about having a kid. I'm not playing about mine. I stopped caring. I stopped caring for a little while.
Dude, you were a maniac with that thing when you first got it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember you were just fucking... Oh, man. Swinging it. Always had it cocked and ready. Always on your hip. Always pulling it out, showing it off.
Well,
not to nobody. I'm talking about me, bro. You would just be in my car chilling and pull out the piece, dude.
Yeah, just... I was gonna leave at the house for a while.
Yeah, dude.
Plus, the laws here are different than what I'm used to. I mean, if you could flee here, if you're in danger, you have to flee.
Yeah.
You know, there's no self-defense.
No, dude.
Unless you're in your car. Or...
And they're attacking you in your home.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be in danger.
Well, and the thing is, they have to go through, like, an intruder comes in my front door. He has to pass through my living room, or the sitting room, into my living room. He has to fully go through a full room. Which, you know, whatever. But that's fucking madness.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and then if he does go through that room and you don't fucking shoot him dead, he can civilly sue you.
Oh, here's the thing. Here's the rule. Empty the clip. Empty the magazine. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't want to... So I'm a huge believer in the law of attraction.
Yeah.
But it fucks me up sometimes because the shit that goes on in my head, I'm just like, no, I don't want to attract this shit. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm also very optimistic, but I'm also very much a realist.
Well, the reason I'm a realist is because I know there's motherfuckers out me like that. Like there's motherfuckers out there that are like me.
Yeah.
You know?
So
who will break into your home, who will try and get over on you.
Well, that's why I asked you, are you ever scared?
I'm scared. When I think about it like that, yeah, but like maybe I have blind courage because like I don't know, man. You see me get mad. When I get mad, I get fucking mad.
Yeah, you're a force for sure. I don't know. I just think I have something to lose today because I never worried about. Excuse me. I never worried about locking the door. Ever since I've lived in Ohio, I've made sure that the door was locked. Right. So, you know, someone told me, because I didn't understand it, someone said, well, you got something to lose today. You got a life you don't want to lose today.
You got a life that's worth living.
I was running amok in Florida,
dude.
Like the Wild West. I thought it was Al Capone.
Tell me about it, dude.
I thought I was Al Capone. And at the time, I always say I thought I was Al Capone, and I didn't really know what Al Capone was about until, like, this year, when they dropped that movie about him. But I don't know, man. I was just living like a law didn't exist. I was just living like I was untouchable.
Yeah, you never caught no case of nothing.
No case, dude. I got my first speeding ticket in Ohio. Got my first car accident in Ohio. All at the age of 29. I was driving my car in Florida, unregistered, uninsured, for 2 years. I wasn't driving slow. I wasn't in places where I should have been. You know?
You were robbing some Haitians?
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. With money. Like, I just got sick of giving drug dealers my money. And I hated them so bad. You know? I'm like, I would rather just steal from them. You know? Never successful.
One of my favorite stories about you is one that K Falk tells, and he talks about fucking you showing up at the halfway, fucking coked out of your mind, a shirt off, and a loaded fucking an unloaded gun.
Yeah, I was unloaded because I knew, like, I was convinced I could get away with murder, but I didn't want to do that, so I didn't buy bullets. I just bought the pistol. It was a high point.
Dude, those high point .9s are cheap, dude.
Cheap, because for a reason.
$90.
Yeah, dude, for a reason.
Yeah.
They're trash.
Throwaways.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like one of my favorite stories about you, though, is just showing up like, what's up, dude? Shirt off. Fucking
I told you I showed up to a meeting with it, didn't he?
Yeah, dude.
Madness, dude. I'm not far removed from that guy, though. I think I just contained that, you know? Sometimes I surprise myself.
Here's the good thing about living the lives that we live, man, that I think people don't have a realistic outlook on. They don't believe they could be the bad person. People don't understand that there's a duality to man, and if they do, they look at themselves as a good person. We are all capable of doing good and bad and evil, and we're all capable of it. Every last person, you know. And that's the crazy part is like, are you going to shoot someone? No, I don't think you. I don't think you want to. I know you. You got a big heart. You don't really want to fucking kill anybody.
No, dude.
You don't want to kill anybody.
No. But I will.
But you're capable. And there's been times where you thought about it. You know, there's probably been times where you're like, fuck, man, I'm on South Beach. I'm running amok. If these drug dealers try to kill me, I'm going to kill them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, or just whatever the case may be. But a lot of people don't live that life where they get that understanding of themselves, that they're capable of that.
Shout out becoming a drug addict. I mean, you know, I don't promote fucking your life up with substances. But I will tell you this. I don't regret it either. Learned a lot about myself. Getting clean.
Yeah.
Through AA. You know, we're allowed to talk about AA.
You can talk about whatever you want, dude.
Yeah, dude. Shout out AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. Completely self-sufficient.
A member of society.
Yeah, dude. AA. And church. You want to talk about something? Let's talk about church. I'll tell you this. I just want to say this. If it don't apply, let it fly. And I don't believe everything I hear when I go there. I don't write off the whole religion. I don't believe everything I hear. I don't believe everything I see when I watch a movie. I don't stop watching it. Well, sometimes I do. But what I'm saying is, you got to write it all off because you don't believe a portion of it. You know, take what you can. Take what you can from it. Keep it fucking moving.
People are just closed-minded, man.
No, closed-minded.
Like, and it works in both ways, right? It works in the people who are militant atheists, and it works in the same way as people who are militant believers. So, like, I think there has to be some open-mindedness to a person, because we were talking about this the other night. You have to admit when you're wrong. Like, if someone makes me believe a different way, just, yeah, man, you're right. You know? Mm-hmm. Or just being able to understand that you might not have the best answer.
You want to know when you know for sure ego is present? Any argument, right? Because if you tell me Christianity's bullshit and you're a Catholic, and I'm like, okay, thank you. I don't need to go on a tangent about how you're wrong and I'm right.
Yeah.
How your religion sucks and mine's the only religion, right? You want to know what all religions have in common? Love and unity.
A sense of community.
Yeah.
A belief in something greater than what they're living.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like I said, you can understand, you can literally tell an ego is present when there's an argument, right? Or when there's a need to fucking be right. I don't need to be right. And I don't need all the answers, bro. It's just fucking tiring to have all the answers.
Fuck yeah.
It's tiring, man. And I've learned so much these last 3 years. One of my greatest gifts these days, I would say, is it is what it is. Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Right? Just go. Just float.
Dude, I was telling you about that, man.
Let the river guide you.
Dude, I'm filing chapter 7. I'm thinking they're going to garnish my wages.
What's chapter 1?
I'm talking about bankruptcy, man.
I know, but is there like 1 through 7?
I don't know. I think it's just 7, 13, and 5. But there could be chapter 1. But those are the most common is 5, 7, and 13, I'm pretty sure. And I get this letter in the mail that they're garnishing my wages, right? From old hospital bills. And the first thing I do is I try to reach out to my chapter 7 attorney, which is why I'm filing chapter 7, because of medical debt. And I'm freaking out because she doesn't answer. And I'm paying her $1,300 to deal with this kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
And I'm on my way to work, and I'm already not having a good day. I'm already like feeling like negative and like pissed off.
Uh-huh.
And so I call her. She doesn't answer. And then I see on the highway on 475, God bless you. Right?
Ooh.
And so, and I'll just be frank with you, Eric, because you know me.
Yeah.
I neither disbelieve or believe in God. Right? I believe in something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I called it. It just is.
I love it.
So I just start praying.
I love it.
I'm like, you know, God, thank you for waking me up today.
Would you call it God?
Yeah, I call it God.
Yeah.
I just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
I love it.
And I'm like, God, thanks for waking me up today. Thank you for, helping me in everything that I'm going through, right?
Mm-hmm.
And please just help me today to have a good day. Done. Simple. 3 sentences, right? I'm driving. I start worrying again. And I'm like, you know what? I can't worry about it today. I have 30 days till this happens.
Right.
I'll deal with it tomorrow.
Right.
Shut my mind off from it, right?
Very hard.
Very hard, but I do. And I'm sitting in the car driving 10 to 2, and I'm calm. I don't feel the same way I did right when I got in that car. And I get off on the highway to work on Dussel, and this weird number calls me, right? And I don't answer weird numbers because usually it's telemarketers, right? But I answered it because I just answered it. I don't know why. And on the other line was my automobile accident attorney from 2 years ago that I haven't spoke to in 2 fucking years.
It's been 2 years since your accident.
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
And she was like, I just got back your paperwork for your settlement. Do you want to come sign the paperwork, or should I go get more money? I'll sign the paperwork.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And that just shows you
You're
right
not greedy.
there. Oh, well, I'm not greedy, but like my needs were met. All that fear I had was just an illusion.
And some would argue that's a coincidence. But how many fucking times can something like that happen?
How many times did it happen in your life and you didn't realize it?
Well, yeah, and it just happens too much when you're praying like that. Just a quick prayer, or when things just fall into place the way they're supposed to. It's just too many times where I could say it's a coincidence. You understand?
Yeah, I definitely believe in fate. I can remember looking at my Have you ever had like deja vu?
Yeah,
dude.
Oh, wow,
dude. When I have deja vu, either it's like something really good or really bad. And I can remember having deja vu with my girlfriend.
Really?
And being just like, I was here before.
Maslow's Law or whatever it's called that you just told me about?
No, not that, but just like, I was here before.
Is there a Maslow gambit?
Talking about the Mandela effect?
Yeah, but is there a Mandela gambit?
I don't know, there probably is.
I love you. While you were talking, I was listening, but I was also trying to think of like a time that I value with you. And I can't pinpoint one, but I know that more often than not, you make me happy, man.
I think because we just had a lot of good memories.
Akron's Founders Day was when the pop-up trail camper thing.
That was great.
I got some videos.
Yeah.
You're shutting off the light. Random,
dude, we were madmen, dude.
Yeah.
We were fucking madmen. When we were... Dude, when I met you, you couldn't even fucking talk a full sentence without rolling your R's, dude.
No, dude, you gotta understand when I talk fast and loud and passionately and the words are flowing, my tongue rolls. It wasn't that. What it was is I talked super fast and I was super high strung. And I was a nutcase. I was a madman.
I remember when we became Facebook friends, your Facebook picture was you screaming. You remember that? You were like you were like yelling during the picture.
No, you took that picture of me.
No, I didn't.
I was wearing a blue hoodie.
No, bro, you were wearing a team recovery shirt.
Oh, flexing.
Yeah, you were at male housing.
Yes, I went to the gym that day. First time back in the gym.
Yeah, dude, you were just screaming, bro, and I was like, this motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, he's bona fide nuts, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. We didn't really like each other when we first met each other.
Yeah, well, I liked you.
I liked you too.
No, you didn't.
No, we were competitive, dude.
No.
We were competitive.
You were competitive.
No. You were competitive.
Before knowing you, and this changed after I got to know you. Before knowing you, I didn't see a need to compete. I'm being honest. Until I got to know you, you know. Until remember we had that heart to heart, and I'm like, yo, let's not hatefully compete with each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to love you, bro.
We were proving our cojones to each other.
Yeah, just letting it swing.
Yeah. Well, like, honestly, I think that did a lot of good, though, and, like, you know what I mean? To, like, test our metal, sharpen our blades on each other, dude, because, like...
Well, we had, like, some dirt on each other.
We do. We still do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could save that for another day, but when we put it out there. But you see, ever since we met, you thought you were outsmarting me. Right? How long did it take you to realize, like, to outsmart me, it was going to be a task?
I think the times I've outsmarted you were fewer than the times that I thought I did.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like,
I love it.
You remember when I called you Monday?
Yeah. What, when you called out of work?
Yeah.
And I'm on vacation, so I don't care. But does it just, like, before you say something, that when you're lying or something, to me, does it go through your head like, he's gonna know?
It doesn't matter.
Or he's not gonna buy this.
Well, yeah, because you just don't buy anything, dude.
Always questioning.
Dude, you'd be the fucking hardest person to sell anything to, dude. Like, anything. Anything. Like, what is it, dude? It'll just be like the littlest thing. You're like, nah, that's not how it works. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, no, man, that's how it works. Mm-hmm. And you're like, no, it's not. And then you have to, like, physically show you that that's how it works, or, like, it has to be, like, what it is for you to believe that it's actually real.
Mm-hmm. Poor Tina. Yeah. Poor any of my friends.
Any of your friends, dude. Any of them, dude. But I think that's...
You know what's funny that you used to say, and I kind of love it?
What?
Tell me.
I don't know. Which one?
One of the things you used to say, in order to be Eric's friend, you gotta pay him.
You gotta get you a haircut. You gotta do something, dude.
In order to be Eric's friend, you gotta pay him, or he's gonna extort you. How true is that?
It's 85% true.
Or when you're like...
The only person I've never really seen you extort is Jaybird.
Not yet. Actually, no. Jaybird's put some money in my pocket.
Really?
Yeah, he got me a side job. Oliver's Twist LLC for all your household needs. If I can't do the job, I'll find someone who can.
That's right.
Yep.
You remember when we were trying to come up with our own business plan together?
Yeah, man, and that's just it. Like, remember during the same time this was brought up. You know?
Yeah, it was.
And what did you do differently with this than the business?
Execution.
And invested.
Yep.
I mean, these mic stands, these are incredible. You know? With some nice mic. Shit, did someone sanitize this mic, or should I wear a mask?
No, wear a mask.
My bitch is wearing in it.
I was thinking about that today. I'm like, dude, how many motherfuckers am I going to have in here with COVID, dude?
Right.
But no, dude, literally, you know, you're right. But what did I say to you about us getting into business together?
Oh, yeah, you're like, nah, I'm not having you my boss at both places. And I said, no, the cleaning job, any jobs you get, that, like you get the leads and we go, dude, that's your job.
I don't think it would work like that, dude. It sounds too good to be true.
Am I bossy, dude?
Are you bossy?
Yeah.
No, you're not bossy. You're direct. But here's another thing. People are just pussies nowadays. He's sniffing his shoe. People are like real deal pussies nowadays. So like they don't. Dude, do you remember how many people would just be like, Eric's mean?
Right.
And you didn't do nothing.
No.
Nothing. Like I'd really like literally like you did nothing.
They didn't treat me good when I got to Ohio, bro. Now I could go ahead and say I met some of the most selfless, loving friends I'll never be able to replicate ever again here in Ohio. But like at first, like I think I was too much for a lot of these people. I was just too much.
Honestly, I think it's because you were just like swagged out. You were sauced out, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just were who you were.
And I brought this different intensity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we didn't have it, man.
In Florida, you gotta. There's a lot of competition. You know, like you got, if you're gonna be good at something, you gotta be the best. Like probably the same in Cali. You know, you gotta bring that level of hustle. You know, I think in different places in the world, there's a certain level of hustle that you acquire. You know, in the Midwest, it's just chilling. You know.
Yeah, dude.
But even though Kanye,
we're like an antique shop.
You know what the Midwest is? Young and restless.
Well, that's the thing, man. I think being where I've been, or maybe you've been too, it puts this fucking passion and this like drive in you to like want better. You know what I mean? Like, am I okay with the house I have? Yeah. Do I want to own a home one day? Yeah. Do I want more than that? Yeah. Am I going to get more than that? I don't know. But I want it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do it.
I used to love hanging out with my grandparents. Why? Because they were just chilling. They were just chilling. Like, we could sit and watch a movie. You know? It's very rare I could sit still and watch a fucking movie. You know? Very, very rare.
I'm surprised you're still sitting right now.
Yeah, where are we at?
It doesn't matter, but...
Oh.
I mean, literally, I've only seen you off cue like twice, dude. You sniffed your shoe, and you were scrolling through your phone, which is like amazing for you because your attention doesn't get held very well. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
It just doesn't, dude. Sometimes, and I know I just annoy you, but sometimes, dude, I watch you with me and other people, and they'll just talk, and I can just see fucking air in your head moving around.
Checked out.
Checked out. Just checked all the way out.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, dude. Time is the most, I'd say, important commodity that I have. Would you call it a commodity?
Yeah. I mean, it's the most valuable thing.
It's the most valuable thing that I don't have.
People are playing the stock market based on time frames and when this is going to go up 4 points and when this company is going to go and give me a 20 times return.
You want to go down the rabbit hole like the one I sent you on?
Which one's that?
Dude, the truth about time.
Sure.
Check it out, like the Fall Cabal that I had you watch, dude.
Dude, Eric had me down some deep, dark rabbit holes during the beginning of COVID, man, and me and my girlfriend were just sitting in the apartment, just terrified.
Yeah,
we were terrified.
Files, Pizzagate, and corruption. It's fucked up, right? But no, the time thing, like because you mentioned me, like just. Listen, when you watch me and you see like someone's talking to me and I'm just checked out or whatever, no yawn, but now, like, I don't even want to put myself in that position. Like, if I don't want to hear you talk, or I'm checked out when you're talking to me, I don't need to hang out with you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean an asshole. I don't mean to be an asshole. But if I don't got time for it.
You want to talk about time and money? Let's talk about LeBron James' new fucking contract. He just signed for 2 years for $85 million. Or some shit like that. Listen, I seen the breakdown. So they broke it down to years, a year, monthly, daily, hourly, and seconds. And I forget what the seconds was, but it was like, I think like for 1 second of him stepping on the court, he made like $56 or some stupid shit like that for 1 second.
That's wild.
And so like he can literally drop money and it would be a waste of time for him to pick it up.
That's insane.
Like, if he dropped $100, he would.
How important is money?
It's not. Money just means peace of mind and security.
I mean, there's people surviving years and days and decades on end with less than what I have in the piggy bank.
Oh, well, sure, but like here's the thing, right? Like people in different societies, Africa, third world countries, South America,
they're the happiest. Wanna know why? They don't have shit.
Their life's simple. They go get some food. They fucking. I mean, for the most part, like it's hard, but it's simple. It's pretty cut and dry. You eat some food, you farm, you make sure your family's fed, you have a nice structure so you can live under. And maybe you get sick, maybe you die, maybe you don't. Hopefully you don't injure yourself crucially.
Watch out for the lions.
Yeah, watch out for the lions, the snakes. And that's the thing also.
Snakes.
Yeah, dude. I got this fucking tattoo on my middle finger for fuck the snakes. Well, that's a thing, you know.
Fuck the snakes.
But
that's what that is?
Yeah.
I like that.
This is what fuck the snakes.
I like that.
You know? And what it really comes down to, man, is in our society, we don't have that liberty to produce and to, in our mode of success and what we think success is, right? Provide for our family, you know. We have to use money. We have to provide some way. I think everyone is.
Yeah, I should be better about that. I love to shop. I like to buy stuff. But yeah, no, you're right. For sure. $56 a second.
Something like that. It was something crazy, like $56 or $64 a second. You know, and it broke down to like a monthly salary of like $330K. You know, and broke down to like a salary a day of like $2,000 or something weird like that, dude. But it was mind-boggling to me because, you know, like, okay, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I think about the most? Bills. So like what consumes a lot of my time is like, okay, this money's going here, this money's going here, this bill's got to be paid on this day, this bill is this day, and so
it's never enough.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because when you make more money, your lifestyle improves, which means things are more expensive, which means you want to live a better life, which means you buy more stuff to live the better life that you want to have, and the money that you once thought you were going to have is still the same money that you were left with.
I have a friend, he's a millionaire. He literally just told me yesterday at my house. It's never enough. And anyone listening, if you wait for the right time to have a baby, you won't have one.
There's no right time to have a baby.
No, man.
You're never ready for it.
There's the right person. That's the trick. The right person. You know?
Said a whole lot right there, dude.
Well, it's tough too, you know. I had a baby with a woman who had 3 other kids. Guess what? They're part of my life now. Guess what? Their dad ain't around. They're my kids now. It's just how it works. And I've been the product of a family similar. My dad had another wife, had 2 more children. And often I felt like I was a friend of the family. Right? Actually, I've had friends, families treat me better at times. I'm not going to make that same mistake. I really don't want to. But there is a barrier that I do hit sometimes. You know, I don't know if it's me or what, but I don't need that answer.
I mean, that barrier, man, for you, I mean, I'm just speaking, you know, for me at least, it's for me, it's when I think I love someone more than they love me. And so then I draw that barrier, that boundary, because I'm like, dude, you're not putting in what I'm putting in.
Well, here's the thing. With my friends, with my loved ones, my love and my loyalty is not possible to be matched. I really feel that. And having that intensity of love, when I love someone, I love them with my all. To me, the relationship that I'm in with my significant other, my wife, it's 100-0. It's not 50-50. I give you everything and expect nothing, you know? And that's a solid 90% of the time. I expect nothing. And I'm getting that back. You know, she gives me 100%.
Dude, you wanted so bad to be with her, man. So you want to talk about visualizing and having a vision board?
Yeah.
She was
Law of attraction.
She was your vision board before you had a vision board, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you were just reminiscing on it.
The only one I've ever pursued. The only one you know, I'm the kind of person, like, you know, you got them guys, like, probably you, no offense. But, like, you're DM a girl, you're just looking at me silly. But no. You know, like, them guys, I'm sure, I bet you're guilty of this. And I'm not insulting you, I'm just saying. DM the girl, hey.
Oh, definitely.
She reads it. Hey, what's up? She reads it.
Oh, that?
Hey, like,
no. Dude, I do
okay.
not want to be caught talking to myself in a girl's DM, dude.
Okay, but you know, I like how you put that. Do you know the guys that talk to themselves in a girl's DM?
Yeah.
No, that's not me. If you didn't respond, or didn't read the message, or read the message and didn't respond, I kept it moving. If you said no the first time I asked you out, right? I kept it moving. This relationship I'm in,
You didn't give up.
no. No wasn't happening.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
You were plotting, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, I had some people telling me, like, you know, no, that'll never happen.
I was one of them.
Yeah, and that'll never happen. And that's because you were speaking from experience of, like, seeing, you know, people be turned down and just who she was. She didn't date. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She didn't have, you know.
She was about her shit.
About her shit and her children.
Yeah.
And I was just, I finessed. You know?
You remember, dude? Remember when I caught you and you just outright denied them? Eventually, no, dude, I'm not.
Yeah.
And I already knew.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't lie about this no more, motherfucker.
And then you remember you told people.
I didn't tell people.
Yes, you did.
Who did I tell?
We'll call him now. He was just on the podcast last week. You were the first one to tell him. Juanito. Big Don Juan.
No, man.
Shout out Juan.
This is what you gotta understand, man. Sometimes we're just like butterflies caught in a net, dude. Yo, dude,
you don't need to be laying in bed in a pillow talk, though.
You remember when we used to bait? Remember when we used to bait each other?
What was it called?
Mental baiting.
No, it wasn't mental.
What was it? I swear to God,
it wasn't called mental baiting.
It was something like, dude,
it was just something baiting.
Yeah. Yeah. We would bait each other, dude.
All day.
Every
time we seen each other.
Me and all of our friends. We would just see if we could just fall into mental traps. Mm-hmm. We would tear each other down.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, as I said that, I looked down and seen the 48 Laws of Power sitting here.
Yeah, 2 versions.
Yeah. So like, now that you read it, what's your favorite law?
So I'll tell you what about the 48 Laws of Power. This book will isolate you. This book will isolate you and have you questioning every relationship that you have. This book is opposite what you would learn in AA. This book is evil. But also when I read it, and I realized a lot of these things I kind of unpremeditatively do. Am I a narcissist?
Well, I think we're all narcissistic.
Oh, yeah. We all have them tendencies.
And the people who say they're not narcissistic are really narcissistic.
Hey, listen, did you hear that on the podcast?
No.
Okay, because I heard that on the podcast, actually, by the same author, Robert Greene. He has a podcast. He also has another good book that's healthier than this. It's called The Laws of Human Nature.
I would love to have him on this podcast, pick his brain.
That'd be amazing.
I really just enjoyed the history aspect of this, not only too as well.
Tag his name in the title.
Sure.
And like and subscribe.
Yeah, dude. That book, when I read it, so I read it in county jail. That's where I read that book at for the first time.
This book is banned from jails now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and what's crazy, man, is humans are all fallible, so we all make mistakes, and this really just plays in the psychology of humans and how you want people to react and how you don't want them to react.
Yeah, dude. It's a chess game. Chess doesn't just help me play chess, man.
No, dude.
Chess helps me operate everywhere.
So I was reading something that chess players, and I'm not going to lie, I got this off the JRE podcast, but I went and read the article. Chess players, grandmasters, people who are playing in tournaments professionally, they burn 6,000 calories a day.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
Fucking mentally. They're not moving around, dude. They're just picking up a piece and setting it back down, right? So physically, they're not doing much. But their mental is burning 6,000 a day.
It's insane, dude. Chess is very, very inquisitive.
Well, that's the thing, like the power of the mind, right? So, like, you're burning calories even when you're fucking sleeping, dog. Because your mind's still working when you're sleeping.
And why am I overweight?
Yeah, I don't think you're overweight, dude. Dude, you're a fucking stout man. How about that, dude?
No, you recently seen a picture of me and you said back when Eric was skinny.
When?
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
You call me fucking Don Vito and a pig most of my life. And Uncle Buck.
No, I just say pig when, like, someone's just like... There's multiple meanings for pig.
So when you say you're a pig?
Yeah, like, I've even called Jaybird a pig. Like, it's just like... You know why pig's an insult for a man or a female?
Why?
I read this. The internet. Everything's true on the internet, right? Pigs are the only other mammals that have sex for pleasure.
Really?
Yeah, so that's where they got that.
You ever seen a dolphin's dick?
Yes, dude.
It's fucking huge.
You showed me the dolphin's dick.
It's fucking huge, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Piece your deal. Don't piece your deal.
Do you know male dolphins rape? They rape other dolphins.
Let's not really get into the rape subject.
I'm just saying, dude. It's crazy that male dolphins fucking rape each other. You know, they're mammals.
What's the weirdest thing you put your piece your deal in?
Oh man,
that expression, that excitement, that just says it all.
Well, because I'm trying to think, dude. Because like would you ask the most disgusting, or most exciting?
Just the weirdest thing, you know, just like the jar of peanut butter.
I think I was younger. I was like shampoo bottles or something, you know.
Really?
Yeah, trying to. I was trying to figure it out. It was weird growing up, man. It was weird. It was weird growing up. You know, I can like.
How's my mic working?
It works good.
Yeah.
But it was just weird. It was weird growing up because like, if there was not really any internet when we were growing up. By the time internet came around for me, I was like 13. You know.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, and then like the classes we were in too for like sex ed.
Yeah.
Was super awkward.
8th grade.
You know what I mean? You like sometimes like you would like did they ever do like the question jar at your school during health education where like you had to like put a question in or get your question answered or anything like that?
I think I blocked that out.
Yeah, well, because like
I just remember woodshop class. I remember wanting to be on the do drama, like acting and shit.
You should.
I never did it.
You could do it.
Yeah.
You're a good actor.
Anyways, carry on.
Well, no, it was just awkward. I can remember, like, there was this one guy.
You stuck your dick in the jar?
No, there was this one guy.
Piece your deal, sorry.
I already told you what I did. So it was just weird and awkward because, like, the one teacher I had would play with his ring fanatically. And he'd be like, who's got questions? And he would just fucking play with his wedding ring, dude. Get this. Years later, find out he's Googling porn at work. While, like, this was elementary. I was in 6th grade. Okay? Years later, he's Googling porn at work. And I knew something was fucked up. Like, instinctually in my mind, like, this dude's just playing with his ring, dude. Yeah. Incessantly. My point was, though, it was always awkward. Like, I can remember my buddies, like, putting questions in the jar. And, like, they're hearing the other questions that people are asking. And they're like, what a weirdo. And I'm just like, yeah, dude, that was me. That was my question.
Right. Yeah. I remember my health teacher was a female.
Did you have a crush on her?
I think. Yeah. I did. Do you remember the school lunches? The pizza?
Bosco sticks?
Yeah.
Is that a Midwest thing?
I don't know what a Bosco stick is.
It's a fucking breadstick full of cheese.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, no, we didn't have those. We had a pizza, though.
The square pizzas?
Yeah.
Where can we get them at?
And the orange, frozen, were they drinks? In the cardboard?
I don't think I had those.
I was on reduced lunch. My lunch only cost 40 cents as opposed to $2.
I wasn't. I scammed my mom out of so many $5 for weed for lunch.
You were smoking at that age?
13, 14.
That's incredible.
Yeah, dude.
Kids are doing that shit.
We would save up. So I told Mom I need like lunch money. I'd be like, Mom, I need, lunch was like $2.50, but I would be like, Mom, but I want an extra piece of pizza. So can you give me $5? So she'd give me $5 throughout the week, and I would.
I'm surprised she didn't pack your lunch.
Sometimes she did, but on the weeks she didn't, she would fucking.
You're probably such a cute baby. Like one of them babies with the rolls on his arms.
No, dude, I was skinny as a kid, dude.
Huh?
Yeah, I was.
Pisses me the fuck off when people are like, "Look at the little peanut." No, my son ain't Peanut. Let's not call him Peanut.
What do you want to call? What do you call him when you call him something? When you're calling like a pet name or like your son?
Choopy.
Call him Choopy.
I call him Baby Choopy. Pistol.
Where do we get Choopy from?
It came to me. It came to me. I called you Choopy.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and it means like sweetheart, my sweetheart.
Really?
On Urban Dictionary.
That's from one of your past lives, dude.
Yo, dude, that's a real thing. Past lives.
No, I strongly believe that we've lived this life before, and something that I'm too dumb to explain it. Definitely.
It's the Maslow's law. What is it called again?
Mandela. The Mandela effect.
You're Sweetie Pie. You're Honey. An adorable name for a girlfriend. Hi, Choopy. How are you?
Is that English? Or
Urban Dictionary.
Huh.
You know what my name is, Urban Dictionary?
What? Let's find out.
My last name, I mean?
Yo, you're still my boss is Trimothy.
I love it. I love it, dude.
You still have my location?
Yes.
You still have my location?
This should see how good of friends or how controlling I am.
I don't know.
One of the
but two. You have my location.
I'll let you read it.
Alright.
You've seen it already.
Trimm. Pussy. Usually good. Clean shape. Not used to lie. The Urban Dictionary. It's from 2003.
Yeah, my geometry teacher once said to me, "Do you know what it means if I'm getting some trim tonight?"
No.
I swear to God. And then it was in an Adam Sandler movie. They're like having a catch. He's like, "I'm getting some trim."
That's fucking sick, dude. Your geometry teacher told you that?
Yeah, it was a guy.
How old were you?
10th grade.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's not too bad.
16.
Yo, when I was going to high school, bro, the teachers were fucking kids, dude. I remember. There was a teacher that I'd like. It was a girl, though. It was a girl teacher.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It happens.
Who ruined it for that guy? You know what I mean? Who ruined it for the other guys?
Sad. Sad.
Yeah.
I want to quit vaping, dude.
You want to quit cigars, too?
Nah. Remember I said I quit cigars? I smoked one that night.
Yeah.
It's just something about smoking a nice stick talk.
Yeah. I mean, I like it, but I can't do it all the time. Because if I do it it's so expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive.
So, like, I just don't do it.
You don't have to pay a lot for a nice stick, though, but either way, $10 for one cigar.
Yeah. So you get 3 hours of enjoyment.
But, bro, a cigar, game of chess, nice ginger beer.
Dude, where were you finding those ginger beers? I went to Meyer and I couldn't find ginger beer.
Fresh Thyme.
Fresh Thyme?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you got them from?
Yeah,
dude, I was looking everywhere and Meyer's like a fucking madman. Like, where's some fucking ginger beer?
And I think they sell them at Costco, the ones with the brown jar.
Yeah. They're so good.
Yeah, and, you know, when I first started drinking them, it's like anything else, man. Moderation, man. Moderation.
Yeah, because it's like you said about those Padrones or the chili, right? I smoke too many, I got a headache. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm a kind of a sucker for the small things in life. So, like, it's as weird as it may sound, like I got like a case of sparkling water, but I got like these special drinks that I enjoy after a nice day of work.
Yeah.
You know, those are the after work drinks.
Some people have a nice cold Bud Light.
I can't. Dude, when I get drunk, I have to get fucking plastered. I have to get
When I get
plastered.
any kind of drunk or high, I gotta get fucking belligerent.
Yeah, dude.
Belligerent.
Dude, if I drink a beer, I get a dull headache.
Really?
Yeah, if I drink one beer, I'll have a dull headache.
2 out of 3 times I'm drunk, I lose my wallet. Man, all my money. And then that 3rd time, I just lose my phone. Yeah. 3 out of 3 times I drink, I owe someone an apology the next day.
So long before I ever used opiates, right? I'll never forget. Like, I was a big binge drinker at 14. And I'll never forget. I used to hang out with this kid. I'll say his name because he's a schleb.
Schlebby.
Thomas was fucking 23.
Why is he fucking up the name Thomas, dude, like that?
No, but listen, dude, this kid fucking... Okay, he didn't go by Thomas, he went by Tom. So Tom wore, like, those Janko jeans.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Echo.
He was 23. He lived with his fucking mom. His mom lived with his fucking grandma. Okay? And he hung out with a bunch of 14 or 15-year-old kids. And he would buy us booze.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, there's always one.
There's always one of those. There's always a Tom. There's always someone like that in a kid's life, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I wanted to buy like a pint, and he wouldn't let me. He's like, no, we need more. So we bought this fucking cheap ass fucking bottle of half-gallon of gin, okay? And I am downing this gin, and he's laughing and giggling at me, and I'm chugging it out the bottle. And I remember there was one point where I took the bottle, and I was chugging it, and I fell over because I was so drunk while I was drinking it. And so he kicked me out. Kicked me out of his garage. You got to go home. It was a school night. It was like fucking, I don't know, 6 p.m. And I'm walking down the street over on Central Avenue, and I can't even keep my head up. I'm fucking staggering, dude. And my parents' house is like 5, 6, 7 blocks away. And I'm throwing up everywhere. I get to my backyard because I know, like, the screen door is unlocked. So, like, the move is to go straight in the house, go straight to my room, and just go to bed, right? I'm just going to sneak in, go to bed, act like nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
I get to the back door, I get sick, and I throw up. I see the lights on. 7 o'clock maybe by then. I know my dad's...
I always throw up when I drink.
Yeah, and I know my dad's in bed probably. My dad goes to bed early, wakes up early, goes to bed
That's
early.
like that story, is it?
So, I go walk up to the screen door. I walk up to the screen door. And I'm praying. I'm like, God, please just let this door be unlocked so I can just go to my room and go to bed, please, God. And I go and pull the fucking door, dude, and it's locked. And it's never locked. It never locks.
Dad was up.
He was up. And I go to pull it. And I'm like, Mom, please answer the door. Please let it be you,
Dad
Mom.
answers the door.
Please. And my dad comes fucking stumbling, walking to the door, and the dogs are barking, and he's just cussing. Stop fucking barking. Shut up. And he pulls the door open, and I puke all over him. I puke fucking all over him, and he's just like, what the fuck? I remember he said, the words he said to me before I puked on him when he opened the door, so he smelled it right away. He said, are you fucking drunk? And I went, and I threw up all over him, man. I threw up all over him. And I remember my mom screaming, and he walked me to the bedroom, and my mom's walking up, flickering the lights on and off, and the room's spinning, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Cameron? Why would you do something like that?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Mom, please stop yelling at me.
Yeah.
Please. And then finally my dad walks in, and he's like, put your foot on the ground. And I put my foot on the ground, and the room stopped spinning. Like, I put the one leg on the ground, and the room stopped spinning. I was like, thank you so much, dude.
He gave you a little tip.
Yeah, dude, my dad's got some pro-alcohol tips.
Pro-alcoholic tips. Yeah, speaking of throwing up, the first time I ever drank just beer. Me and another kid, like, I think we faced probably like a 30 rack. Jimmy. Shout out Jimmy. Still my friend to this day. By the way, I never smoked a cigarette, drank, packed a lip, no tobacco, no pot, no nothing till I was 18.
Really?
Never even skipped a class.
No shit.
Never even had sex.
You were a good kid.
I was I'm a pretty good kid. So, anyway. This kid's like a junior, I'm like a senior. And we drank. This might not have been the first time. Within the first 2 times. First 3 times. So anyways, kid comes from a wealthy family and had a nice white carpet in his room. I puked all over the place. I puked all over the fucking carpet and everything. Yeah, dude. Yeah, incredible. Yeah, good times, dude. Good times. I wanted you to tell this one story.
I don't want to tell it.
I think it's only a matter of time before you tell it.
We'll save it. You're getting your coat on.
I was just cold. Well, how long have we been running on this bad boy?
Okay, you want to keep going?
I got.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
let's chop it up. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
Thank you. Yeah. Which story?
Not Misty.
Not Misty. Do you know that's actually Jake Murphy's story?
You piece of scum.
It's Jake Murphy's story. I've been telling that story for a long time. And you fell into the same pit trap I did. You fucking stupid motherfucker.
I stole the story and started telling it.
Story, yeah.
Yeah, he that leads me to believe something because history repeats itself. I think he stole the story.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Yeah.
It's too good. It's too good for him not to have stolen it.
I think he stole all his stories.
No, I think some are real. They're confirmed by Kinzel, dude. Kinzel was sitting here like the other night, like, yeah, no, that happened.
I think he stole 50% of the stories.
Dude, were you hiding potatoes with Kinzel, dude?
No, I wasn't part of that.
No?
No. I was already an employee.
Oh.
Yeah.
You remember when I came to your apartment,
to
dude?
yell at me?
No, not to yell.
About being mean to someone. just came to tell me that you better start being nice to Nick.
No, dude, I came over, dude, and you had a fucking teddy bear set up with lines of sugar.
Oh yeah, plate. With my business card.
Yeah,
and I had poured out a whole thing of sugar on a baking tray.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Were you like, what's up with this?
I was like,
kid?
what the fuck, dude? Remember I dropped you? I'd urine tested you?
Yeah, I pissed right in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah, you did, dude.
Remember we ate, each took half a Seroquel?
Yeah.
And you were freezing cold in
You
my
wouldn't
room.
give me no blankets, dude? You wouldn't give me no blankets, dude?
Hey, remember I was FaceTiming someone? You just kept hearing me say,
show me your tits.
oh my god.
For fucking, dude, for literally 3 hours, all I heard was, show me your tits. And like the girl on the other line, I could hear her because like it was quiet in the room, and I could just hear, "No, you don't even talk to me. Only reason you're calling me is because you want me to show you. That's it. That's all you ever call me for, Eric." And you're like, "No, baby, no. Just show me your tits."
Yeah, dude, I love boobs, man.
And you're a boob guy?
Yeah, I'd say.
I'm a total ass dude.
I'd say.
Total ass guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like big tits too, but like, if I'm gonna be honest, dude, I'm more of a fan of one particular thing than the other. No. Pussy.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? Just a good trim, you know?
A nice trim.
A nice trim.
Yeah.
You know,
that keeps it PG-13, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
All night I've just wanted to stay PG-13. I think we've done very well because like this could get rated R.
Well, yeah, all my content's rated explicit anyways because, you know, you never really know what someone else is going to say or what I might say.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But you know, I don't know. I don't want it to be censored. That's the thing. I don't want to have to worry about what I talk about.
The thing, like walking on eggshells.
Yeah.
And there's no need for it. I mean, say what you want, you know? But listen, man, there's always going to be a critic, you know? Someone's gonna like the podcast because we talk real and just say things that no one else will say. But then someone else is not gonna like the podcast because it's real and we say things no one else will say. You know?
Fuck them.
Yeah, dude.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't pay me,
right?
You know. And if you did pay me, I'm sorry. You know.
Right.
But like at the end of the day, dude, dude, I lived my life so long on what other people thought of me,
dude.
So long. I lived my life so long, and I compared myself to how others felt or thought about me, dude.
Uh-huh.
That's a terrible way to fucking live, dude.
Oh, man, live your life, dude.
Yeah, dude. You know?
Live your life. And it was one of the laws. It was one of the laws. 48 laws.
Really? I don't remember that.
Any attention. It's good attention. You know, I forget. I mean, I could reference it real quick, but I forget. Do you want to talk about this?
Your fake money? No, I'm kidding.
When I pulled
hundreds, he came up here, pulled up with hundreds, dog.
When I pulled this out, what was your thought?
I thought you hit a lick.
I was just cheating. See,
that's good saving though.
You know what's great about you? What makes me laugh so much?
What?
It's like I'll grin, and depending on your mood, you'll like think like you don't like you'll either think I'm up to something, or you'll think I'm finessing something. Like you don't. You'll be so confident in whatever your read is, but when you're wrong, it's even fun. Like it's even funny. You know what I'm trying to explain?
Yeah. Well, dude, how about you want? How about the fucking time before the day before you went on paternity leave?
Okay.
Yeah. Like that instant I walked in, I knew something was fucking up, right? Because you were just acting all sorts of fucking weird. Yeah. You know? I couldn't put my finger on what it was, but I walked in and you had a shit-eating grin. Mm-hmm. You had your shit-eating grin, and I'm like, this motherfucker's about to do something. I'm like, you are up to something. And then you looked at me and you were still smiling. You go, I love you, buddy. Real calm. I love you so much, man. Come give me a hug.
I love you, dude.
I love you too, man. And I'm like, this dude, something's wrong. Mm-mm. And then you were just like, the regional director and executive director want to speak to you in the office.
My office?
Yeah. And I just started sweating, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? How bad were you laughing? Were you showing them what I texted you?
Nah. If you're gonna fire me, man, if I'm getting fired, Eric, I want you to do it. If you're putting a bullet in my head right now, I want you to do it. Don't fucking send me in there like this. I said, no, you're not getting fired, man. Just chill. Just give me a hug. You're like, no, you refuse to hug me. Oh, how about this one? A couple times, I pretend to write you up. The first time, you're like, I'll fucking quit right now. You do this on the table. The 3 fingers.
Yeah, I don't want to do it and knock the audio.
No, do it. Yeah. So, that was intense. The people around, like Jason, was like, just didn't know yet. Memory's brand new.
Yeah. You had
So
no
then
idea.
how about the time I'm like, if you're not gonna sign it,
I will.
yeah.
I wasn't mad that time because I didn't think you were being serious, but like a part of me, like, this motherfucker's really gonna do it because I can't pull nothing. I can't. Here's the real thing about me and you. You can't say we're not capable of doing any of that things. Like any of the stuff that we
Joke around with.
yeah, we would definitely do it.
Yeah, like you want to put it past me,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
want to put it past you.
No, I would not put it past you to sign my name on a write-up. I just won. And then not only put my name on the write-up, but get away with it. Because I'm not going to go fucking run a corporate. I'm not no fucking snitch. You know what I mean? I'm not going to dime my fucking bro out.
Here, let's talk about snitching real quick. I just want to
Keep your fucking dirty mouth shut, dude.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I live on a street. There's 15 houses on my street. If the 15th house from me is partaking in some suspicious activity, and I go ahead and I call the police and I tell them this. Now, they haven't bothered me, but I'm just nosy, you know, and I got a fucking fat mouth. I call the police, local law enforcement, and I tell them, you know, this house is, you know, this and that. That's snitching.
There's a lot of cars outside.
That's snitching.
Yeah.
Now, let's say it's the house next door to me. Same shit. Some bullshit going on, some fuckery. And I call. So I have a 7-year-old that plays in my yard and in the street in front of my house and everything else. There's my neighbor. There's some fuckery going on, and I call. It's not snitching, man. It's protecting my own. You know? Because the next best thing is to take it into my own hands. Then I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Right? Why not use my resources and take care of it? You know? But again, it's around the corner. It's not by me. It's not in my fucking
Wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's not my circle. You know what I mean? You keep your business over there. I'm gonna keep mine over here. You fucking move next door with that fuckery. Well, guess what? I'll make a phone call. I'm not snitching. I'm protecting my own. You know? I think that might get misconstrued sometimes.
I've been in that situation with you where I wasn't even trying to be a part of something, but at the time I was just like, I'm fucking telling this motherfucker what's going on.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because no one's going to put me in a situation where my back's up against the fucking wall.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that's kind of goes to say with, you know, your neighbor, you know? If you can't handle it with your neighbor, and let's say, and I doubt you would just call someone right away because you're a pretty personable guy, so you would probably try to go over there and have a conversation with someone, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And just really just try to, like, you know, be real calm and explain it to them, like, hey, man, I got a 7-year-old. You mind taking that bullshit somewhere else, or just do it in the house, or whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah.
We know whatever the fuck the case might be.
Right.
But when you get to that point where that conversation can't be had, and this is the real thing, right? War is started from communication. Like, you got countries go to war because of lack of communication. When there is no communication and all other resources have been deteriorated, they go to war. Because there's no talking about it no more. There's no line of communications to be had. The issue at hand, people go to war over. And so, in your situation, if your next door neighbor won't listen to you, won't have any reason or be reasonable or have some common sense, you call the police. Because if I know you want to hurt that motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
because they might hurt your kids.
Yeah, dude.
You know, they might hurt your house. They might hurt you. Something could happen.
Very well said. And now I'm thinking about the idea of war, right? So if, as a country, if we don't like something, you know, or the communication ain't there, we go to war, right? Why is it that if I don't like my neighbor, when there's lack of communication with my neighbor, I can't knock on the door and punch him in his fucking face? You know? And what happened to the good old days where you can fucking tussle with someone in the backyard, shake hands? Or not even fucking shake hands, I don't care. And maybe he's not a team player. Or a sore loser, maybe. You know? You know how many times I got my ass kicked and fucking put my hand out, dude? Try to shake his hand. You know? Actually, I don't think I've won many fights.
I don't think I have either.
Nah, I've
been in many.
Anyone who says they won every fight they've been in probably hasn't been in many fights.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right?
What's incredible is I haven't put my hands on anyone in Ohio.
You were close to it.
Yeah.
You were mad close to it.
Yeah. And it wasn't going to be one person. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm thinking about two. Then, if we're talking about that memory, I'm thinking about when you were at your house on Kenmore. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. That's because you were in the backyard, ready to go.
Something was just like, not worth it.
Yeah, man.
Nowadays, I mean, with my CCW, I get in a fight, I lose that. I lose my right, my Second Amendment right to carry.
Yeah.
So really, I mean, I don't.
You don't even want to fight.
I don't have time for that. So if one of us ain't losing our lives, then let's just go home.
Well, that's the real thing here, right? It's like a kid fighting was like a viable option. Like you can ask my mother. I remember I beat the shit out of this one kid because he talked shit to me.
Shout out your mom.
Yeah, shout out Christy.
Wonderful.
She received a phone call that a kid that I beat up was in the hospital. But I explained to my mom, like, why I beat this kid up, which was he was hitting me up on MySpace, telling me he was going to kill my fucking family and fuck me up, and for like a year straight. He was a grade ahead of me, right? And I found this motherfucker at summer school freshman year, and I beat the living dog shit out of him. Like, I just did. I'll never forget it. I gave him a chance to get off the bike.
Where did you learn that?
What do you mean?
To stand up for yourself like that. I want to instill that in my child.
It was really just growing up around men. Like my dad had a lot of friends over, right? And I would try to play with his friends, and his friends would be like, "Listen, man, if you want to play, that's fine. But if you get hurt, don't cry. Don't be a baby about this."
So you learn there to be tough, and you also learn there not to cry.
Yeah, which was kind of a negative thing, right? Because like men not crying, like that's. Yeah. Not dealing with emotions, but man, I'll tell you this: hanging out with guys as a kid and growing up and beating the shit out of each other, and like what me and you did, right? Putting each other to the test. When we do it, we're on a mental level nowadays since we're older. But growing up, I mean, did you have a brother?
Nah.
You didn't have a brother, little brother, anything?
Little brother.
Okay. Did you beat the shit out of him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had a stepbrother too. I made my little brother and my stepbrother fight.
Dude, my little brother, I beat him up, bro, but he was just the biggest baby, so I couldn't beat him up anymore.
Right. Yeah. So Oliver's growing up with two brothers.
Yeah.
He'll have it.
He's gonna be the smallest one. He's gonna want to do better than them, dude. He's gonna want to, showboat or show off, or try and pull one over on them. Like, look at Alden, dude. You know what I mean? Look at Alden. Alden's a madman.
Oh yeah, he gives it back to me.
Yeah, mm-hmm. The kid knows karate.
Yeah, he just asked me the other day if he's going back.
Are they gonna open up? Are they open during COVID or no?
The karate place was, yeah. It's just stupid. You gotta wear a mask, dude. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, he was enjoying it, dude, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's just kind of out of the way now. We moved. Moved. Man, I came here with nothing. I didn't even have a phone. I came here that winter. I didn't even have winter clothes.
I remember you had these like alligator boots when you got here.
No.
I don't know what they were, but
I still got them. They were plastic.
No.
Those were donated to me.
Were they like, they look like police boots or something?
They were military issued. Like swamp boots, because they're dry quick. Yeah, I still got them. No. I don't know how they wore those in the military, bro. Like, I've rolled my ankles just walking.
We literally came here. Well, we literally had nothing. 3 years ago, we had nothing.
Yeah, and like, if I just wish I knew I could have skipped all the fuckery. I was just skipping chapters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just causing havoc on them.
You know what's crazy? People are born with so much that they don't realize they have, and they're born into somewhere where they think they have nothing. But like when you actually have nothing, you start to realize everything you got.
Yo, that's why I feel like people get accustomed or just comfortable in institutions, because in those moments, like, the days are slow, got not much going on. You have, if you do it right, you got the opportunity to find happiness within the zilch. Like my earliest days in recovery at like recovery housing.
Those are the best days.
Yeah, I didn't have shit.
Didn't have no worry.
No. I mean, I have worry. The worry I created.
Right.
Just like today, man. I create the worry.
Yep.
And it's false. It's false. The worry. Fuck that.
It's that shadow, dude. It's just hanging over you. You're living with it. And like, that's really the thing, man. Like, you literally had nothing. I was homeless in recovery.
Right.
I was literally...
Shout out Pizza Cat.
Shout out Pizza Cat. Like and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Comment if you ate Pizza Cat. It's amazing. No, dude, literally. Remember, you wanted to get in my car because it smelled like oil.
Well, I got in your car once and I got out and I just reeked of oil. Why?
God, dude, I spilled gasoline in that car so many times. Dude, that car's been through some shit, dude. All those dents in that car were all for me now.
It'd be cool to have that car as just a...
Dude, I passed it along, dude. I gave it to... I sold it for like $500 and gave it to some other person who needed it more than me, dude. And I'm pretty sure she fucking totaled it. I gave it to an coworker of mine, dude. Pretty sure she's smoking crack.
Oh. Well, you got me with her.
Yeah, dude. That thing was a tank, dude. Thing was a fucking... Dude, I used to live in that thing.
Yeah, you came a long way too, man.
There was some puke in that car when you were getting in it. Like, there was like... I couldn't get the puke out of the mats.
Really?
Yeah, it was stuck.
It smelled like puke.
Yo, get this, dude. So, you remember that one girl?
Yeah, that one girl.
Yeah, okay. So, I get the car, and me and her go to clean it out. We clean it out, and she finds a fucking whole Perk 30. And I didn't have the car for 4 years. For 4 years, that car sat in my fucking parents' driveway.
You sure she didn't have it?
What, you think she just planted it? And
something tells me that she just had it. Like, hey, look what I found. You know? Should we split it?
I don't know. I threw it away. So
how freely did she hand it over to you?
It wasn't freely. I'm not sure if I would have given it over freely if I found it.
Wait, what was the conversation like about the pill once it was in her hand?
She was like, "Oh my god, I just found this," and I was like, "What?" And she showed me, and I was like, "Give it to me." And she kind of just like wavered a little bit, but she did.
Did you buy perks while you drove that vehicle?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Dude, I used to be so mad. Dude, I used to fucking lose I used to lose like little pieces when I was fucking driving around. When I was breaking it up, I'd be fucking sick about it, dude. And do you ever have one of those buddies where like you split it all, where like you split it half with somebody, but they're like, "No, your half's more."
Yeah,
you were that guy.
Who, me?
That was you.
Why?
I can just tell that was you. You were like, you got more than me.
Yeah, probably. Let it.
And that's when you just gotta like give some little dust back to the other person.
Some dust particles.
Yeah, dude.
Some particles of dust.
My car was so dusty, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was so dustful.
You didn't want to be caught dead in that car, dude.
Or else I would have been dusty. Hey,
I know, dude. It's hard for you to think.
Where do you think my attention span's at right now?
You want to go home?
No. How long have we been talking? You still haven't answered me. This is the third time I answered.
2.5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's heavy chop, dude.
Heavy chop, dude. Oh, do you think it's different tonight than it was the other night?
Yeah, so our first podcast, the first podcast, like everything was coming out of the box. I don't know what happened, dude. We just kind of, I mean, it was fun. It was a vibe. It just was kind of mean to each other.
we're being really tame compared to that night.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I appreciate it. I think we definitely like have grazed on some topics, man, that have like really, filled my cup tonight.
Yeah, man, my cup's full. I just continue to learn. I think certain qualities and certain beliefs and certain values stick and stay, or some come and go, like the flare of a sun. I wouldn't say I wasted a lot of my 20s, but I definitely didn't spend my time wise in my early 20s. Well, what kid at 20 years old spends his time wisely?
I'm glad I made a lot of mistakes, because I got to learn from those mistakes. Now, here's a question I got for you. What does it mean for you to be a leader?
To be a leader?
I'm talking about you personally. Like, if
I think to be a good leader, you can't be scared of failure. I think a good leader needs to trust himself more than he trusts anyone else. Really, again, I think a good leader is just not scared to fail.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Actually, answer your own question first.
What do I think a good leader is?
Yeah.
A good leader is somebody who has more expectations on themselves than those that they're leading. I can't expect someone to do something that I won't do.
Yeah.
To do it. And here's the other thing, which I like what you said about failing, right? Being humble and failing, which I got to learn a lot from you. I used to never say I was wrong.
Right.
How many times did I say I was wrong?
Never.
When I met you?
Never. Always an excuse.
I try to be really quick to admit when I'm wrong.
Oh, wow. I just put a puzzle piece together. Something just clicked for me. How you walked in the office and you were asked, not by me, but by our boss, what happened? And you said, I'm sorry, I just didn't do my job.
Yeah. That's all it was. I just didn't do my...
And what did he say to you? You're a stand-up guy.
Yeah, he said, you're a stand-up guy. Thanks for being honest.
And that was it?
That was it.
Right?
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Is it okay that your mistakes affect other people?
I don't like it. I don't like when I make mistakes that affect other people.
So...
Do they? Yeah, they fucking do, dude.
No, is it okay, though?
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Is it okay? Yes, it's okay. Do I like it? No. I don't like that feeling of letting someone down, or letting other people down, or letting myself down, knowing that I'm affecting someone else. That's really the tough part.
But it is okay.
But it is okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're fighting with yourself, man.
So I think it's okay too. Like, let's say I hit the lottery, and I give you a fat chunk of cash. And I give, Casper over here the other chunk. Well, Casper takes it. He fucking hits the casino, and on the way to the casino grabs some cocaine, and there is born a cocaine gambling addict. Right? It was a mistake of mine to give Casper the money, right? But then I got you. So then he goes on, he makes many more mistakes because now he's a cocaine addict and he does whatever it takes to get it fixed. So he makes plenty of mistakes. Eventually, he ends up in jail and learns the value of life, right? And then commits the rest of his life to helping people, right? Without the mistake of becoming an addict, he would have never committed to helping others, because he would have never hurt anyone else, right? So he would have never known how much a good deed can do, you know? And a bunch of people learn lessons along that way. You take a lump sum of cash and go put a down payment on a house. Now you can start a family. You create this family and just live in the house for the rest of your days, right? That wasn't a mistake. You just can't. It goes back to walking on eggshells.
Can't be scared to fail.
You can't, dude. You can't be scared to fail. You can't be scared to make mistakes. What if I was scared to make mistakes? I didn't give either of you the money. Right?
Yeah.
I just kept it. Just sat on it.
When we talk about work and being scared to make mistakes and being a leader and what being a leader means, I think of when I think about work, I'm not scared to make mistakes at work
anymore.
For people that, personally, I care about making a mistake because it might look bad on you and it looks bad on me, and I don't like my friend thinking that I make him look bad or I look like a fucking idiot, right? Just personally, right? But on a professional level, if I didn't work with you and you weren't my friend, right? And you weren't my superior, I can give a fuck what you think, right? Truthfully, if you're just some person who's my boss, I couldn't care. But when you say, like, does your mistakes affect other people? Are you scared about that? The only thing I think about when it comes to work is, like, how I provide, for my girlfriend, for my life. So, like, maybe when, Oliver and your wife, right? How you think of that, right? That's what scares me when I make mistakes. Like, ooh, because now I'm affecting other people, right? And those are the people that I care about, So it's different when we care about someone and we're making the mistake. Because, like, let's just be honest, man. Most people are people pleasers, and we don't want to hurt people. We don't want to make mistakes that can put someone else into some dangerous things, or and affect their well-being.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make mistakes as a father.
Yeah,
and I just want to open this door that you remind me when I call you. That's okay. I made a mistake.
You know what I wish my father would have told me more of?
What?
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Seriously. As we're sitting here talking, it brought me back to that moment where, like, my dad always had to be right. Who the fuck do you think? I'm your fucking father. Mm-hmm. It didn't matter, dude. And I carried that on.
That was generations of him being told it, and his dad being told it, and his dad's dad being told it.
Like, I never learned, really. Like, you want to know why I find myself, like, white lies and little lies and those kind of lies?
Because that's how you had to operate with your dad.
Sure. And then on top of that, right? Stupid little lies, right? The reason that I did that is because I didn't know how to ever just say I was wrong. And I made a mistake.
You learned that this year?
I'm still learning it, dude. It's hard.
I helped you?
You helped me along the way, definitely.
You helped me along the way, dude.
That's something you definitely gave me. Because, like, dude, there is no being right with you. I mean, there is on a personal level, but, like, as a business relationship, there's just okay.
Yeah,
that's all it is, dude.
Best bet.
That's all it is, dude. Okay. Yeah.
I'm different.
You are. You've changed. I wish these fucking peons had to deal with you a year ago. I wish these. Oh my god, dude, they wouldn't last a fucking second, dude. And I'm just looking over here like, yeah, dude, you're so lucky,
right?
You know. And then,
but then again, I was invested in you. You know, we're kind of hard on some of the people we love.
You remember when I was sliding down in Morgan's office chair?
Yeah. Schlebbing it.
Oh, dude, you had just anger in your eyes, dude. Oh, I was. What made you look in that window?
Yeah, what the fuck was I even doing out there?
Well, like, dude, you looked directly into that window, dude. Like, you weren't playing,
I was
bro.
cleaning cobwebs off the outside of the window.
No, bro, you were picking up cigarette butts.
Oh.
I remember because you were yelling at me before. You're like, I'm out here sweating, picking up fucking cigarette butts, and you're in fucking Morgan's office doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But what were you, like, I don't know why you were at the window, but, like, I remember, bro, I'm like this, just sliding in the chair, real cool and smooth, and you couldn't see me.
And then you guys orchestrated a lie.
What was the lie?
Oh, we were in here talking about the clients.
That wasn't a lie.
Yeah, it was.
That was the truth.
No, it wasn't.
It was partly true.
No.
It was partly true. We were definitely talking about clients.
Yeah.
You know, but should I have been in the office? No. You ever realize you're doing something wrong, but keep doing it? That's what that was.
You ever dug a hole and just keep digging it?
I'm doing it right now.
You ever get mad that someone ever make you mad? You say something, then you're mad at them for making you mad.
Oh yeah.
And then you just say more, and then now you're mad at them
Why are you describing me?
Right. No Shave November is over.
Are you gonna shave it?
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
My what's it called? You know, what were you referring to? A bush?
Oh, your bushel and a peck.
A bushel and a peck. Yeah, no, the beard's gone.
I don't think you should, man. You look like the. You know what you kind of look like? You kind of look like
Gerard Butler.
No, dude, French Montana.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, you kind of like French. You look kind of Montana.
Yeah. Shot
dude.
caller.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I don't know.
Are you ever going to freestyle on this podcast?
I don't know, dude. I don't want to.
Hey, anyone listening to this, Cam also could have a promising career in rap, hip-hop, freestyle off the dome.
I could, man, but I just think it's so corny, man. I think it's so played out to be like, I'm a SoundCloud rapper.
I don't know, man. I mean, that might be something else, too.
Maybe, dude. I don't know where this is going, dude, but I just want to be along for the ride. You know what I mean?
Man, if nothing else, like, if this goes nowhere, you know, I lost a friend, Brett.
Rest in peace, Brett.
Yeah. I've lost many friends, but, what's that? Weird.
That was weird. What the fuck is that beep? Are you doing something?
No, I'm not doing anything.
That is tripping me out right now, dude.
Did you hear the cat meow a couple times?
Yeah.
All right.
That'll cut through in the audio, though. You won't be able to hear it.
That's fine. But anyways, I had this friend, Brad, I never stopped missing. I wish he had YouTube videos I could watch. Or a podcast I could listen to.
That's what my girlfriend was saying. She's like, how cool would it be, you know, just to, like, I don't know, she talked about doing like a podcast with her dad so she could like have that memory forever.
It's amazing.
You know? And that's really what we're doing right here, man. Like, we're just talking.
Actually, let's bring my mom on.
Oh, I would love to do that, dude.
Yeah.
I would love to do that, man.
Yeah, let's bring her on.
Yeah, do it.
I don't want no one else stealing that idea. My mom's coming on first. Or your mom.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude. Can I be a part of that one?
Yeah, of course. You got to be a part of every... Eric has a crush on my mom.
I just love her. She's dear to me, man. So, real quick, I guess Cam's mom adores me, naturally.
She does.
You know, many moms do. But,
coming to a mom near you.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. So, his mom just, it's just sweet and just nice. As I imagine she's probably too.
Very,
all
very
of the
wholesome.
Guests. Yeah. Any guests that he brings over. But, she's, talking nice about me, and I'm talking nice to her, and we're done talking, and we're playing cards, and Cam just looks at her and says, Mom, I just hope you know that Eric's a fucking snake, and he's full of shit. Everything that came out of his mouth is a lie. Incredible. Incredible, dude.
I can't lie to my mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he loved it when I was telling her that, though, because she was sitting there the whole time. No, he's not. And he was loving it every second.
I was just laughing because you were just so jealous, like I was actually your bigger or little brother, dude.
Yeah.
Like the favorite child.
You were, dude. Dude, every time I see her, she asks about you.
I love her, man.
Yeah, man. There's been some, I'm just glad I get to open my home, like my mom's home, up to you, and like she enjoys my friends, because there was a time when, she didn't really enjoy my friends.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I'm glad to just have good friends that can come over to my mom's. Because I'm going to be honest with you, bro, I don't bring everyone over to my mom's.
No?
I brought Craig over once.
Craig?
Yeah, I brought him over once, bro.
No way.
Yeah, because I had to go there. Dude, because you know him, dude. I gotta go fucking tanning. I gotta go fucking get a fucking haircut. Oh, dude, can you take me to fucking Walgreens? And I gotta go to fucking Kroger's.
Right.
Just all that shit, bro. And I'm like, all right, dude, I gotta go to my mom's, dude. And so he meets my mom. And I remember we weren't there long, maybe like an hour.
He's probably gonna hear this.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Fucking Craig can suck my left nut, dude.
All right.
And and I remember my mom's like, how's Craig doing? I go, I don't fucking know. I don't talk to that kid much.
She asked about him.
Yeah, she cares about everyone, man.
What was what was that like?
What, having Craig over there with my mom?
Did you guys eat, or was it a quick visit? Like what?
And, my mom always will cook food.
Dude, I'm so hungry right now.
I got food upstairs. You want some? Yeah, dude. I got a cantaloupe.
Can I tell you the truth?
Yeah.
I think all I had today was a can of soup.
But that's what I ate today.
What do you got upstairs?
I don't know, some shit. We'll cook up something, dude. That's what I ate today, soup. I ate chicken tortilla soup. It was good.
Yeah, I had some dumpling.
Dumplings?
Chunky.
Oh, that's good shit, dude.
Yeah.
You ever had homemade?
Mom's dumplings, dude. Is that what you just about to say?
No, I was gonna have you ever had homemade dumplings?
Have you ever had homemade shut the fuck up? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, we're gonna go there?
Yeah, reel it back in.
Okay. No, don't reel the fuck back in now. I'm shut the fuck up on my own fucking podcast. You fucking loudmouth, degenerate freak. You listen here, fucking Linda. Don't come to my house telling me to shut the fuck up and then telling me to reel it back in.
Jesus, I'm surprised you didn't insult me and call me a guinea wop, dude.
Well, that's what the fuck you are, dude. Dude, if you were on The Sopranos, you'd be the first mob boss that got fucking whacked in his fucking stupid head, dude. You're Christopher. I hope you know. You know who the fuck Christopher is on The Sopranos, dude? Tony Soprano covered his fucking mouth and watched him die.
See how mean he can get? I'm sorry, Cameron.
He brings it out of me.
Yeah. I'm sorry I hurt your delicate sensibilities.
Sensibilities? You can't even fucking talk right, dude. You can't even use vocabulary or vernacular that you're fucking talking about.
Vernacular, spell vernacular.
V-E-R.
That's not how we're going to wrap it up.
No, dude.
What's your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby?
Pastime.
Pastime?
Yeah.
Right now it's this.
Yeah.
I made a Twitter. I made an Instagram for it. I'm working on art for it.
Find them on Instagram at AgroLabs.
AgroLabs Cast on Instagram, and the same on the Twitter. The AgroLabs Cast.
Where'd you find the name AgroLabs?
Dude, I put it in. Dude, I was thinking about a name so hard for so long, man, and I didn't want it to be corny. So Post Malone found his name on a name generator, a rap name generator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how he found his name. So I thought about that, and I put it in a business name generator, and I put Table Talk, Buzz, right? I put Buzz, Table Talk, and something else, and it came up AgroLabs. So I put the AgroLabs podcast.
Was AgroLabs already taken?
I'm not sure, but that's what I just thought it sounded better. The AgroLabs podcast. It's some ownership over it.
Agro Labs, like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Comment
man.
below.
Tell us how you like the podcast. And, all I really got to say, man, is let's just keep doing this, man. Let's keep growing. Let's keep becoming better fathers, better sons, better friends.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to doing this weekly. I'd love to come out here and just chop it up. Let's keep it same vibe.
Stay aggro.
Stay aggro. God bless.